Hang on. I'm just pointing my finger at the camera. Hang on. Hang on.
Is that supposed to fix the audio?
And fix the audio! Yay!
Yay!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to 3D Screenplays Pathfinder episode 21. Oh god, now I have to add Meredith back in here because I made her invisible when she wasn't here last game. Oh my god. And she's back! There she is! So in case you didn't gather, Meredith is back.
Oh.
So...
Back, bitches.
Back.
Baby, come back.
You can play the whole time.
Alright, so synopsis of last game. We are currently episode 21, so congratulations everyone. We've made it 20 episodes in. Alright, last episode was Brewing Storms. The party, exhausted from their previous fight, took the evening to rest while Korath and the miners kept watch. Larc took a scroll to detect magic from one of the miners. Larc slept on his severed heads and dreamt of bacon. Marasennah had a dream where she spoke with her goddess Scythian, the goddess of lies. Scythian appeared intrigued and in changing forms. Marasennah saw that she was in her original body, shrouded in an ethereal Parnac, the body she currently occupies. The goddess revealed she watches Marasennah, intrigued about how her greatest lie will play out. Marasennah was given information about the crown from Scythian and would continue to return to give answers for every 5 people turned away from good via lies. After changing into a black fox, Scythian stated, "Watch out for the bubbles," and left her dream, and Larc unknowingly saw the goddess bound through his. Larc awoke with the heads adhered to his clothes. He peeled them off and the party ate breakfast. Larc attempted to learn to pilot the landship, eventually to a passable level. Marasennah managed to avoid the spray of a popping lava bubble due to Larc learning Scorching Ray. Larc noticed there was hail that was melting into slush, which eventually started to make it into the boat, which the miners removed as they could at Larc's request. Marasennah hired the 4 miners as they offered their services for 2 gold each a week, with the attempt to get them back to the Slips, their homeland. Larc was against hiring them, but Marasennah was influenced by them harmonizing to her music. Arriving back in Bow, the party noticed the slippery bottom in port waiting for them. Marasennah paid Korath to go pick up the remaining 2 miners. While waiting outside the Ensign Empire diplomatic office to turn in the heads for bounty, Marasennah examined her notes from Grand Vizier Drago and found them all to be genuine. She then sent a letter to Drago that all declarations and orders from her would come through him. Marasennah bought her new miners a strange set of outfits on discount, and Larc turned in the heads with flesh on them for a bounty of 140 gold. The party purchased rations and sold jewelry before setting out on the slippery bottom bound for Davrinia. The party learned the storm on the horizon will likely make landfall within 2 weeks, possibly with the strength of a hurricane. Larc gets some hot sausage from Bronzo after they land. After stepping off the boat, Larc recognized Harriet, envoy of Mira, who stated Mira had a job for him. The miners went with Marasennah and Larc to Mira's...
lost you.
I know, I'm fiddling with it so that you can...
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Can you hear me?
You were really quiet and skipping.
The miners went...
A little bit.
The miners went with Marasennah and Larc to Mira's Luster, while Harry and Mandelion went to book rooms at the Crate and Barrel. Mira greeted Larc warmly, requesting he guard a shipment that was coming in. 2 workers of hers, Zirian and Roan, would be assisting as they could, but no others were meant to gain access. After accepting the offer, Larc learned Parnac was interested in the incoming shipment. Larc was asked to speak privately with Mira and was given more information and gave more information about the party, including Mandelion's last name and the mining crew. She gave Larc 10 scrolls of telescription with which to update her. Marasennah learned Larc's regular lady at Mira's Luster was in fact named Paul. After talking of gambling, a disheveled man offered to teach Larc a trick to gambling, if Larc lost. Larc knew this man as Magenta. Larc lost several times, but did learn his promised trick. The miners spent a good chunk of the afternoon and evening at the brothel. As Larc was preparing to leave the outside of Mira's Luster, he ran into Parnac, a tall, broad, muscular, dark-toned human man with white hair who towered over him. A woman followed him and took notes, catching Marasennah's eyes. Marasennah noticed them to be a peculiar purple color. As they passed them, Marasennah told Larc to watch Packrat before turning invisible, leaving while he aired his concerns. Attempting to listen into their conversation, Marasennah casted message, but the 2 seemed alerted to the spell being cast. They then searched for the source as she ducked into a nearby alley. Marasennah overheard them talk of a secret location at the docks where they planned to assault the ship and take the cargo. They also had an interest in Marasennah and the Beaufort family, but they didn't have any way to exploit them. They wanted to destabilize Mira and remove her problems. At the end of the conversation, the woman turned around and looked in Marasennah's direction, but it was unclear if she could see Marasennah or not. Marasennah returned to Larc and began walking back to the Crate and Barrel. Marasennah attempted discretion, but Larc misinterpreted her attitude as uncaring and chastised her in the street, explaining his fear of Parnac. Marasennah called for help to the public, and Larc left her for the inn. Marasennah was escorted back by the halfling who came to her aid. At the Crate and Barrel, Larc ran into Mira, the innkeeper who attempted to charge Larc double for his treatment of her at the last meeting. He refused to pay. Upon arrival, Marasennah admonished her for her deplorable treatment of a paying customer. The innkeeper apologized and gave gold to Marasennah to return to Mandalion. Out of her scrolls of telescription, Marasennah, escorted by Larc, made her way to this golden scepter where she encountered the proprietor. He told her a small man with green eyes was looking for a gnome with pink hair whom had a score to settle. A gnome looking for Parnac or for something in Ellissentire. Marasennah and Larc sold various objects and substances and purchased more scrolls of telescription. Marasennah asked Larc to guard the door before discussing her situation with the proprietor, Lauricio. She told him he was occupying a body that was not hers, but the gem in her chest existed as a part of her original body. After examining the chest piece, Lauricio told Marasennah the chest piece held conjuration and enchantment spells, and it appeared the spells were cast incorrectly and played against each other. Parnac still occupied her original body, but Marasennah was piloting it through the stone, which appeared to hold her soul. Lauricio told Marasennah to keep in touch and gave her a special scroll of telescription that would allow her to send a pound of something along with the message, and was also given a 10,000 gold line of credit at the Golden Scepter. Marasennah was purchased a pamphlet, A Brief History of Gnomes. Marasennah and Larc returned to the Crate and Barrel and encountered Harry sitting at a table. Harry told them Mira offered to pay him to gather information on the party, and he declined. They were asking about Mandalion and her last name. He told them her last name was Vorneau. The party went upstairs, and Larc realized there was a message spell on Marasennah, which he told her. Marasennah pretended to ignore him and then feigned selling her ruby necklace and wearing an emerald one instead. Marasennah heard a female cough through the message spell as it ended. Marasennah looked out the window and saw a slender, cloaked figure leaving from behind Dolores with a flash of silver hair. Harry told the party within a silent table spell that the party was being investigated by many people. Marasennah explained she overheard Parnac would be charging Larc more each month, and they wanted to keep him indebted. They were also intrigued about Marasennah and attempting to ambush the ship via a secret location. The party discussed whether they could trust the miners or not, but they knew very little at this point. Larc overheard their voices through paper-thin walls, as well as the jingling of coins, and Harry and Marasennah followed him to listen in. The party overheard that 3 of them took money from Mira to spy on the party, save for Zurith, who wanted nothing to do with the request. Marasennah asked Larc if he was gathering information on the party. He asked why he would try to protect her if that were his motive. Marasennah stated she would stop paying him and attempt to continue as friends. Larc then said not to trust anyone, but he would not let her die. Larc stated he would go talk to Mira and let her know of Parnac's plan, while Harry would go to speak to their hired transportation. Marasennah went to her room to write letters to Drago and McGew before heading to bed. So you all spend the time waking up in the morning. You take time to prepare your spells as needed. You wake up, you can hear the wind against this building as it's starting to pick up slowly. It appears that the storm is rolling in. It's very dark as compared to what it usually is in this space. As you wake up, you can look at the note I gave you.
Okay. Find where I put it first. Okay. Oh. Okay.
All right. Mandalion, you wake up next to Harry. Are you there?
I don't know if she said herself.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
having issues. Good morning, Harry. How are you today?
Oh, it's not... I'm not too bad. I didn't get a chance to tell you because you went to bed early, but there's people looking for information about you.
Who exactly was looking for that?
Mira and some other strange people. I had about 3 people asking about you. They seem to be interested in you for some reason. I don't know why.
You don't have any idea why? You didn't hear anything else?
I chose not to take their money so they wouldn't give me information.
Ugh. Well, that doesn't sound very good at all.
On a happier note, you look radiant this morning.
Thank you.
It looks like you're more present than you have been for the past couple weeks.
Well, I don't know what was going on. My mind was occupied with the
Nicodine.
prophecy and, with that guy. Yeah.
Well, I went and checked with our transportation. They will still be ready, but they're not going to be leaving until after the hurricane. But we should probably inform the rest of the party and meet up with them. Do you need to take time to get ready?
Yeah, why don't you give me a little time to, just kind of wake up, refresh myself, gather my thoughts, and I will join you shortly.
I'm going to work on some spells for about an hour. As he continues to read and parse through his holy text. Does anyone have anything else they want to do with the morning besides preparing spells before getting with the party?
I will crabbily get out of bed. It's like, I'm sorry, we're meeting at the docks at 6 a.m.?
Mm-hmm. So it's about 5:30.
I'm just gonna impatiently go down onto the first floor and start pacing and kind of just like uneasily doing weird things like slapping my hands together or tapping my foot or complaining to Packrat.
Mira comes upstairs from somewhere. Hello! Good morning. Are you hungry?
Of course I'm hungry. Where have you been?
I was getting sausage to cook from the cellar.
Oh, very good. Make them now.
Okay. And she starts frying up. Would you guys hear through the paper-thin walls a groaning from Marasennah? As you're waiting, you receive 2 scrolls in quick succession.
Oh, shit. Top one first?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Larc, you prepare your spells, finish. Do you head downstairs to the... Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give her a minute to do that. Mandeline, is there anything you want to do before heading downstairs?
Other than preparing my, Nicodene's spells?
Correct.
Splash some water on my face, kind of like, okay, I'm back. Here we go.
All right. You feel a moment of clarity as you stand in front of this mirror.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. All right. You all managed to go downstairs. Larc, you see Marasennah first, being very impatient, snarking with Packrat as Mira looks nervously as she's making sausage.
Sit down. Morning.
Why are you up so late?
It's about 5:35.
I couldn't find me underwear.
Excuses out of you.
Yes. That is me.
All right. Mandeline, you come downstairs with Harry. Harry.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Uh-oh. Sensing a little tension. Guys, what's going on?
Oh gosh, it's as if you don't know that we're in deep shit right now.
I knew that, but I kind of
And this wench won't hurry up and cook our sausages!
As she's walking up with her plate of sausage. Here.
Jeez, Marasennah. Sausage.
I nosh it down quickly.
Nosh it down.
Mandeline, I would like you to make a perception check and a nature check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, shit. Perception is not my strong suit.
I don't think it's anyone in this party.
Well, I got a 10 for perception.
Okay.
Okay, a little better for nature, I think. 13 for nature.
Yeah.
Alright, you have a private message in Facebook coming.
Oh, ooh, where's my phone? My scroll. Where's my scroll?
Your scroll! Where those types of things are sent. I just am ravenous.
And I will say that this is on the plate. Just to clarify.
On the plate of sausages?
Yes. It's a metal plate.
Like a note on the plate, or like written on the plate?
In the reflection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have any more?
I'll go grab some. I didn't realize you'd be so hungry. You usually don't all eat so much.
Go.
Do you want a strawberry?
I'm just gonna start devouring that too!
Okay, something is going on here.
As she steps downstairs and descends.
Am I feeling any better?
No.
I think she's going to eat me next.
I'm
gonna get up
need
and
to do something
sit on the other
Marasennah
side.
right away, guys. I'm seeing some signs I don't like.
Is it time to leave yet?
We have about 20 minutes before we're supposed to be at the docks.
Oh, for the love of it!
Are we?
Larc, I think we have a problem here, buddy.
Can we just hurry up and kill the dwarves?
The boy band is what. Marasennah,
What?
top of the morning to you.
Hi! This isn't a great morning, I'll have you know.
Why are you moody today?
That's that you have the nerve!
You're being a little bit bitchy, if you don't mind me saying.
I'm not being bitchy, you're being bitchy. Everyone around me's being bitchy this morning.
Harry is like, you're being a little
Harry!
Oh my god!
aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive.
Okay.
You guys are being aggressive.
What is going on, Marasennah?
I don't know.
Well, something is going on.
I'm
You
just-
have a freaking invisible spot in the middle of your chest.
As you look down, you see your chest is perfectly fine.
My chest is fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's a freaking invisible spot.
What do I
Spider
see?
ready stuff.
What you
and-
see is Mandeline is pointing at the plate at the reflection of Marasennah.
Like
Oh.
where my chest piece would be.
Yes.
And there's just nothing in the
Don't
reflection.
you
Well,
see?
if
Don't
you move
see
over-
there, guys?
Yeah, you can see on her physical chest it's there, but whenever you move to that point, you see that there is in fact an invisible spider webbing point from her chest that appears to be spreading, and you can see through where she would be.
All in the reflection.
Mhm.
That's not right, guys. That's not right.
What do you mean that's not right? That's fine.
I'm
Ah.
gonna take the plate and just shake everything off it and then show you the reflection of yourself.
I don't know what's wrong with this picture. Or
You
why
know-
you're worried.
We can't see your... If I may, and then I'm just gonna go brink, brink.
Okay, no,
Ah, stop! Don't!
Yeah, you know,
She's physically there.
yeah. Huh.
I've not seen, but I've heard of things like this before.
So see, it's not so weird. I cover my chest with my cloak.
It's a little weird. Marasennah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we just forget about it?
Okay.
We have more important things to discuss this morning. Like what we are going to do once we get to the docks.
Or maybe we should figure out first what we do about the 4 trailing individuals.
Are they here?
They're still upstairs.
I say we fucking leave them.
The boy
They
band?
don't deserve to be with us.
I think they're gonna search us out.
The boy band?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should just keep the boy band with us. It could be useful. They might die.
I
but-
hope they die.
Maybe they'll just die in front of us before we die.
Oh, I like that. That sounds like a great thing.
Maybe they won't die.
Maybe we should keep them right in front of us rather than trailing us at all times, don't you think? We should, however, keep Zorith closer to us.
Which one's Zorith? Is the one with weird?
He's the one that I think is the most trustworthy.
The one
one
who wrote
that
in the
didn't-
notebook.
The one that didn't take the money.
Did he have the beard?
Does he have a beard?
No.
Oh, no! Get your shit together.
The other one, then.
The one that was writing in the notebook.
Believe it or not, I'm not very good with faces.
The one that didn't succumb to Mira's money. I say this quiet enough to where no one will hear it.
Besides the table. There's no
yeah,
one.
beside us.
Yeah, okay. Mira comes upstairs with a whole, like, long double link of sausages and throws them all in a giant pan. Hopefully this will be enough for you.
I think you're doing quite well, thank you.
Give her a gold piece.
Jesus.
You might need to make more. Don't question it.
She spends another 3 minutes heating up sausages, and you have now about 12 feet of sausage links connected.
I'm assuming I can't eat all of these.
I would hope not. I mean, you might be physically capable, but you'd have to make some
Okay,
rolls.
I'm gonna say I eat a few of them, but then I'm just like uncomfortable, and I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you have any more berries?
Oh, yep.
Besides the bowl that you finished?
I don't understand.
What's Harry just like, what's wrong? And he does a heal check. Are you feeling okay? What's wrong? What are you feeling?
No, I'm not.
Do you think it's her time of the month?
That's
He whispers,
exactly what I think
he
it
whispers
is.
to Amanda Lion.
That is exactly what I think it is.
Harry, no.
Oh, I feel so dizzy. I just don't
No, Harry.
understand.
Is there any chance you're pregnant?
The only individuals I've slept with, I don't think it'd be physically
Okay.
possible.
You slept with someone recently?
Is there any chance
Just
you make
women.
me blood?
Okay.
And I don't think that women can get other women pregnant. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Cleric Man.
Women is such a suggestive term. Subjective term.
Women with only female genitalia.
Oh my god. No,
Yes,
let's
you
not
are
do
correct.
this.
I mean, not that I'd be above anything else, but I'm just saying, as far as I'm concerned, there was none of the baby making type of making.
Okay.
Have you had your blood today?
I haven't had any blood today. Do you have blood, Muir? Like pig's blood or something
I might have some
from the butcher? Anything fresh?
It's a dietary thing. She
It's a
needs
craze!
iron. She needs
I
iron.
don't.
He's anemic.
I cut myself earlier. Does that count?
No.
Does it smell good?
Put that away.
I'm just gonna latch onto it.
You
It's
actually.
sucking.
Ow! I was joking!
No,
Ow!
Marasennah, no!
Are you gonna pry me off?
Yeah.
I am going to pry you
I
off.
don't know a strength check to hold on!
Alright, roll a strength check, Mandelion and Larc and Harry. Harry rolled a 3.
Okay, I was like, I rolled a 3 also. Wait, but do I have...
Is it negative strength?
I know, I have a 3.
Okay.
Wait, is there something we add to strength?
I have negative
Strength.
constitution.
Yeah, strength modifier.
And-
Oh, there it is up there.
I'm sucking away.
6.
I got a 3, so
One?
you guys are probably gonna rip me off.
I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Me?
Yes?
Oh. Pow! 3.
You manage to do 1 point of damage as she finally gets you pried off, and you feel satiated. How?
Marasennah, no!
What is wrong with you?
You know gnomes, they're weird. They do weird things. We told you!
Ah! I'm taking my sausages back, and she just leaves.
I'm taking one.
I leave a platinum on her desk.
I take the platinum. Gold.
No! Leave that there!
Too generous.
I put another platinum up there and I hide it in like...
You're pushing away from me. Out of my arm's reach.
She looks a little horrified, and from a distance, anything else you need?
No, but I've left you a platinum. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry. It's a gnomish tendency. We during our time of month, we get very, very low on iron. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I was just...
I'm sorry. I haven't had a lot of
What do they
experience with
call
gnomes.
that? PMSing? I don't know. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry.
You know they make iron pills, right?
Where do they sell those?
The apothecary.
Oh, do you need anything? I'm terribly sorry.
If you sausages, I'm a little low now.
Oh, actually, I think I have a thing of sausages that I could give to her. I thought I had a thing of
That would be
sausages.
amazing.
I
if
thought
you
he gave me. Maybe he gave you sausages.
You gave him some, but
They gave me sausages
The
before,
first time.
You have sausages you can give to her?
I have one sausage.
Not your sausage. Just one
With
sausage?
that sausage, I have
Oh.
2 sausages.
I'll buy you more. Sorry.
Alright, she wraps up her hand. Well, I'll just forget about this.
You offered.
You hear footsteps coming from upstairs. It sounds like 4 pairs. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
I take one deep breath. Hello, my tiny gnomish friends. How are you this morning?
Oh, we slept wonderfully, and after that time at the brothel, I mean, we really can't complain.
I'm so glad you
Thank you
had...
for passing on your discount.
I'm so glad you had a good time.
We did. Zorth is remaining notably quiet in this conversation. Breakfast?
Yes, there's more sausages here. Sorry, I got a little carried away. They're quite delicious. Go for it.
Are you okay? You look uncomfortable.
I'm great. I had too many. I'm gonna go upstairs and powder my nose.
By that, she means she has to poop.
Yes, I'll be back.
Alright, you run upstairs.
Ah! What is happening to me?
What'd you hear through the floor? This paper-thin room.
I'm just gonna pace a little bit for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back. And I'm gonna talk to Packrat, and then I'm gonna come back down.
Okay. Do you guys have anything you want to do in those 5 minutes?
When are we going to the docks to look out?
At 6 a.m.
I thought it was at night we were going to go over and protect the docks. But we're doing it in the morning?
You wanted to go over there in the morning, is the last you guys said.
I don't know why you guys said that. I wasn't really part of that conversation.
I don't recall that either. I remember I was going to go to Mira and warn her about Parnac's going to attack the docks. We have proof that he confirmed it. I thought that's what we were going to do.
Oh, I thought you did that. You said you were doing that at the end of...
Oh, I did mess up. We'll just say it happened in the morning.
Okay.
You're gonna go
Before
do
you
that
go.
this morning.
Yeah, before.
And then...
Harry did secure the passage on the ship, though,
Yeah.
on the Green Mile.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just gonna put my cloak on it, kind of just make myself as small as possible, because I'm embarrassed.
We can...
You okay? You better?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't feel very good this morning.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... Is this, Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just don't mind me.
If we're being watched, maybe it'd be better if we, we're a little bit more discreet. Would you all agree?
Probably a good idea.
You guys keep those cloaks going. I
wouldn't dream of taking mine off right now.
Also add a permanent +1 to your influence
Oh.
would take
in the
your-
miscellaneous.
Okay.
Perhaps you can utilize that
Is that temporary?
No.
invisibility ability you demonstrated yesterday.
You can turn
I
invisible!
don't know what you're talking about.
She has quite a bit of fun party tricks like
Oh
that.
my gosh, do you have to tell everyone everything that I can do?
No.
Because some things are best left a secret. Do you not agree?
In this regard, it would be better if we were all transparent with one another about how we're going to move through the city discreetly. Madeline, you have some experience with disguising oneself, perhaps?
You might say that, yes.
Can you help Harry out with that a bit, and you two can...
Of course.
Do I really need to disguise myself? I'm not exactly a subject of interest.
Yes, but people probably know that you're traveling with us.
You are associated with
be
Mandalorian
quite,
and myself at this point.
Suspicious.
Very true. Better safe
Traveling
than
with a bunch
sorry.
of new strangers.
Suppose we should all take off our monogrammed cloaks.
I have no need for that, and then I'm gonna go cast disguise self and turn into a...
How long does that last for?
1
10
hour,
minutes
I
per,
thought?
yeah, 1 hour per level. No, 10 minutes per level.
Oh, and this
Okay,
is
so 40 minutes. Okay. All right, so Mandalorian, I need you to make a performance check
Yeah, 2 minutes were low.
to disguise Harry and or
Ooh.
yourself.
Okay. So I get an 18. Oh, plus 8. 26.
Harry actually comes out looking like a very striking man. She sharpened his jawline, gave him bushier eyebrows, and gave him a wig. He looks like a blonde
You have a wig with you?
in the disguise kit.
I have a kit.
And then for you, make a performance check.
Oh god, I'm gonna be terrible, aren't I? Do Nicodine. Ah!
Or are you going as Nicodeme?
Well, I might have to now because I got 15.
Well, you don't know. You
don't know how well.
Oh, I have to
It's
make
pretty
my
good.
decision.
yeah, so...
I can't, like, put on my disguise and be like, this sucks.
Correct. You always assume it to be good. So, so you put on your disguise. Mandalorian comes out, has some facial stubble drawn on, looks fairly realistic.
Got my looks.
Handlebar mustache.
I am going to do the same thing I did the day before.
It adhered.
I love it. I'm going to do 2 big braids.
Oh.
Kind of like wear my brightest clothing rather than my darkest clothing
Okay. And make
to make myself less gothy.
a performance check.
Okay. And then I would like to cut off my eyebrows to the best of my ability.
Okay.
No, that's not great. Good thing I have a decent performance. 16.
All right. Zzz. Drawn on.
Uh,
And your hair is in big
should last a
braids.
few hours. Or maybe a day. I don't know. At least I won't be out till like here.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, just kind of like using things.
Yeah. I think you get a plus 20 to your disguise roll with disguise self, I think. Is it plus 10 or plus 20?
Plus 10 bonus on disguise self.
So roll performance for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Performance.
so 15 plus performance.
Oh, that's right. So, 16.
Okay. You all have altered yourselves. The 4 miners, do we have to do anything? I don't think people know us yet.
I think you'll find, darlings.
Alright. So where are we headed?
You can add or obscure your minor features and look like an entirely different person or gender. The spell does not provide the ability of mannerisms and chosen form. Or does it alter perceived temporal? So I can look completely different.
Yes.
But your
Okay.
mannerisms and stuff, you're gonna have to.
Your disguise is for people
Use
who would
this spell to
recognize you.
create a disguise. If you use this spell to create a disguise, you get a plus 10 bonus on disguise checks. Creature that max. That seems very strange to me. Glamour gets a will save to recognize non-illusion.
Mm-hmm. But you get the plus 10, I think, when you're like talking to those people, maybe.
Seems very strange.
Because you can change your appearance, but the thing is if they recognize your voice or your mannerisms, I think that's what.
This is for people who would recognize you
Because like
otherwise.
if you talk to Mira,
So I get
she could potentially, or if
Yeah,
you were talking to me, I might
I
potentially.
get a plus 10 on like when people are either touching me or talking to me.
It'd be like if I turned
But
into.
otherwise, I virtually look completely.
It'd be like if I turned into a really tan halfling and I was like, "Oh, I don't know who any of you people are," and
Yeah.
you'd be like,
Marasennah.
"Marasennah." Yeah.
Yes.
So the disguise check, it add plus 10 only really accounts for when I have to roll
Against
to
somebody.
fool somebody more or less with.
Yeah, so that's the number I'm going to use if people are trying to perceive that you're
That makes sense.
acting, if they would know you.
But otherwise, if I'm just
You
walking
look like a
around,
random schmo.
Yeah, not talking or
Okay.
not doing anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that makes sense.
Anyways, continuing. Where are we going?
I'm following you, aren't I?
It wouldn't hurt if we went and checked out the docks prior to where we're guarding, so we can, I don't know, get a feel for the area while it's safe.
We should
Yeah,
keep a
go over
good
there later.
distance.
Harry grabs your shoulder. Have you tried not the accent? Try something different.
I will try something different.
There's only one other voice that I feel confident in copying. Like, oh my gosh! How does that sound?
Horrifying.
That was amazing.
I will have you know for the record, the person whose voice this is I absolutely despise! But it's fine.
Go with
Lady
it,
Tamara?
Marasennah.
Like, oh my gosh, why would it ever be Lady Tamara? I, like, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I hate myself so much.
I kind of hate you too.
You sound like the bartender at the Pixie Pub. He's quite lovely.
Well, as long as it's not her, I'm fine.
We should get moving. We should get moving.
I believe the best course of action would be to go to the docks, check it out, see if, get a scope of what things look like where it's safe and sound in the lay light.
Are we all going together?
Well, you need to go talk to Mira. How about I go to the docks with Marasennah?
Oh, sure, that would be... Oh my gosh, that'd be a great decision. We should do that.
That seems fine, I suppose.
I'll keep her safe, don't you worry.
Oh my gosh, you're such a man. I
Well,
love you.
Why don't you all go to the docks, the three of you, and I'll go and talk to Mira.
You can take the boy band.
Yes, I think you should, like, totally take them with you, because I fucking hate them. Oh, wait. No, they're great. That's just how she sounds.
You four, come with me.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Don't be weird. Don't make it weird.
They're all just like, do 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 wait, do 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 do.
They're harmonizing behind you as you walk. All right, who do you want to follow first?
You guys have to figure out what I want to talk about.
Sure.
So you guys make it to the docks. No one seems to notice you too much. So, what are we looking for here?
Oh my gosh, I like totally think that we should find some seagulls.
Didn't we have something specific we were looking for?
Yeah, I totally wanted to look at some boats and stuff.
Dandelion.
Yes.
Or,
Oh my
lion.
Wait, you're not Nicodeme right now, are you?
No.
You're
No,
just
but I'm dressed as a man.
Oh my gosh, like...
Leo.
Leo is like the most manliest man I've ever met. I kind of have a crush. Don't
Okay,
kill
Tammie.
me.
Alright, people. Let us continue with our...
Tammie and Leo and Marco.
Do not call me that.
It's easy to remember.
Oh my gosh, like, yeah, you're right.
All right, Leo. I think we need to find a unique space here that stands out.
Wait, what were we calling you?
Right.
Marco.
Marco, okay. I just, like, forgot.
Name.
Yeah. Okay. Marco, Leo, and Tammie, the adventuring group of a lifetime.
So Harry gets really close. So we're looking for a secret spot, or are we looking for the ship? What's our plan here?
Oh my gosh. I think that maybe we could find this spot, but I didn't get a lot of information about it.
Okay, what do you
I
know?
think it's also pertinent. I forgot to mention this the time before because I remembered it after we played.
What?
Apparently they're going to use some secret something or another in this sting. Like a secret weapon or a secret something.
Okay.
I lost invisibility right about then, so I needed to go hide.
So that can they see the ship wherever it's gonna come in?
I am willing to guarantee they are.
So we should probably look around the docks within eyesight, right?
I believe so, yes. Why don't we skirt the outer premise and see if maybe there's some signs in the alleyways or anything like that. But
Just something
we
suspicious.
need to make sure we don't draw attention to ourselves. So maybe we can make ourselves look like tourists And we can look down the alleyways thinking like, oh, maybe there's a bougie shop in there or something.
Harry pulls out of his pockets 3 sticks and puts on sausage on each one. Here, tourist snacks.
Oh my gosh, I just love eating sausages!
I know, right?
I love putting them in my mouth and stuff. It's like super
I wish that we could get a painting of us out here.
with our sausages out
Let's go look
out
at
in
the
the
dog.
air.
Let's go to the dogs.
I love stuffing sausages in my mouth.
Who even are you?
Sorry.
Leo, where do we want to look? We'll follow you.
No, don't follow me.
All right, Tammie, let's go.
Oh my gosh, I would love to find a cake shop somewhere.
Thank you.
Maybe like something tucked away into an alley or something.
All
Like
right.
one of those like secret little gems, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So, what are you looking for specifically as you're searching?
I am looking for any sign of sketchy ass shit. Like
Okay.
lights that may be on, people, any secret hideout type looking things.
Okay. Mandeline, are you looking for anything specific?
I would just say sketchy ass shit too. Like, if I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, I'm just looking for suspicious behavior.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
You found yourselves. Sorry.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
Yay! Because that's good, because I almost had a good roll and then I didn't.
Shit, it fell on the floor. God
Oh.
damn it.
11.
I'll roll another one.
It was so good until it flew in the other
Oh,
box.
okay, so 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay. So you and Harry are going around. You're looking for more. You're not looking for the nuance. You also only have a certain line of sight due to your height.
Yeah.
Harry is peeking through windows, and he's like, "There's some sparks flying through this window."
You're not supposed to spy on people making love. Sorry.
He lifts you up, and you see sparks flying
Oh,
like from behind a space.
you meant literally.
The literal sparks.
Oh.
He sets you down. Mandelion, while you're wandering around, you actually find a red and white checkered handkerchief stuck in a door, and it looks very clean, like it hasn't been there very long.
Ooh. I don't like this.
In the door, like
it's
caught
shut.
in the door?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Hey, guys, look at this.
You have to be looking into the same building.
Look at that handkerchief.
You recognize this handkerchief as it was being carried by, Harriet in her basket yesterday.
I'm gonna like take these two and I'm gonna like scooch us back out of sight a little bit and be like, that's it. That was the handkerchief that Harriet had.
Does Harriet work for Mira or Parnac?
Parnac, the one with the purple eyes. Is it? Wait. is
Harriet
it-
works for Mira.
Oh, that's right. Wait, she works for Mira. I don't know what I was thinking.
But why would she be here at the docks?
Maybe to make sure Larc does his job right.
Suppose it makes sense. We should keep that in mind.
Unless, and I don't want to cause any trauma, but what if Harriet is a double agent?
This is Larc's territory, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Larc would know more about Harriet.
Oh, I thought there was something he wasn't telling us. But
Oh,
yes,
I didn't even think about that.
I was like,
I trust him completely.
I was like, he has territory, like, as if. I'm sorry, but yes, you are correct. We would have to ask Larc about it himself.
Should we go to Mira's luster? We didn't say what was going to happen after we went here.
I suppose that would probably be the correct thing to do, but I think we should take a different route than we have been taking because I think
We
I
should
think
go
certain
along the
people are-
ocean and just take in the views.
oh my
Maybe
gosh,
get
I
some
love the ocean.
seashells.
It's kind of like dangerous right now, though, don't you think? I like look up at the like impending hurricane.
Leo, shall we go take a stroll along the beach?
You doing the
Well, I'm following you. What do you want?
You doing the least subtle disguise selves ever. Mandelion's walking, mustache, looking fine,
Yeah,
keep her
but
head
we're
down,
very-
kind
I'm
of focused.
very
You guys are like,
different.
oh, let's go and see.
I'm very different than I normally am, though. You can't argue with that.
You're not wrong, but everybody's gonna be looking at the two flamboyant, little, colorful tourists running around.
If they had a disposable camera, you could just imagine. Now pose.
We had the ladies in the, like, touristy flower print
Yep.
shirts,
Fanny packs.
fanny packs.
I just really love the thought of Mandelyon being like, oh, no, this is the last thing we're Oh god, okay.
Alright, so now as you guys are headed to Mira's Lester, we're gonna move back to our other team.
I told you guys, there's only one other voice Marasennah can do.
So you have your boy band, who's humming behind you as you walk.
Boy band, stop humming.
Do, 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 do.
Hum quieter. Compromise.
You make it to Mira's
Who was
Lester.
it that you spent time with last night? Don't mind me asking, I've been around there quite a bit.
Ophelia.
Ophelia?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, do I know if Ophelia has a birthmark of some sort?
Have you slept with Ophelia?
I'm pretty sure I've spent enough time there to know.
I would say, okay, that's arguable. I would like you to roll,
I want to catch him alive,
knowledge,
that's what
or
I'm gonna go
let's
for.
see, what's local? A society check.
Society check.
Society.
Society.
With advantage, because you've been there a lot.
14. Or 18.
Two things. There is no Ophelia working there. There is someone who goes by Ophi, who does have an egg-shaped birthmark on her left breast.
There we go. Oh, Ophelia, yeah, she's got such a lovely star-shaped birthmark right on her left or right cheek, right? Did she tell you the story about that?
Shal looks confused, but Jacques and Ment are like, yeah, totally. Apparently, she says the star fell from the heavens and landed on her cheek.
That's the best prostitute ever.
Thank you. I'm very proud of
That's really
it.
good. That's such a good way to market yourself. I see. Which one was the one that looked kind of confused or suspicious?
The bearded one.
The bearded one.
I thought it was an egg.
It was an egg. Oh, I must be feeling about someone else then. That's right.
No, I could be wrong. I mean, they say it's a star, so. I was up in that area a little bit, but you know, I don't know anything.
You must have spent all your gold last night. You were there for quite a while.
Yeah!
Too much money there.
Zorith is being very quiet. And you see him just kind of lightly hold his cloak side as they walk. Yep, and the other ones are like, yep, we're just about out of money. Till we started gambling.
You started gambling?
Yeah, there was a man and we just swept him out.
Really? What does the man look like? Maybe I know him. I've swum in those circles many times.
He was sitting outside, kind of a drunk. Scruffy.
Guy.
They're describing magenta.
Yes, I see. Well, I'm glad that you could make a bit of a profit there, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go in. You're all welcome to stay in the entryway and make company.
Can we not go in with you?
I'd rather you not. Better that you keep an eye out here and let me know if anybody comes looking for us. You guys, watch the others. Tell me if there's any suspicious behavior out there.
Oh, yeah, we'll make sure to keep an eye out.
Excellent. Then I'm gonna look at what's the one that we like?
Zorith.
Zorith. I'm gonna make eye contact with Zorith and be like, You make sure to tell me if anything's weird going on here, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Good man. Honorable man. I like that. I can always trust you. I'm gonna walk in.
I'm gonna give you a sense motive check on that, like perception.
Call them out. Call them out.
13.
He seems to be going through a bit of a crisis, but he's hiding it fairly well.
Good. A little bit of sweat, that's all that matters. Put a little bit of strain on him.
You see Mira has her feet up in her on the bar, and she's wearing her very sheer outfit yet again, and she's polishing a glass. Hello, Larc.
Didn't even need to say anything.
No one steps right on that board like you do. It creaks every time you walk. You step in that same spot. I don't know how you do it.
You know,
I have re-nailed that board 17 times.
You know I have a way with my right foot.
Paul would know better than I.
He does. Oh, he does. Well, I was hoping that we could do a little bit of the talking in private.
In private?
About the job tonight.
Well, I would say yes, but Harriet hasn't been here yet this morning, so...
Harriet hasn't been back? That's strange.
Unfortunately, she went out to deliver something for me, and I haven't seen her since.
Do you mind me asking where, or to who, or to what? Any information? You think she's in danger?
I don't know. She was supposed to go to the docks to do some reconnaissance work for me.
Seems very strange that she would be late. She's usually so punctual.
She was supposed to make a delivery, and you know how deliveries, sometimes you get busy and then you show up late, but it's been about 4 hours, so I'm a little concerned.
I would be. She's always so...
punctual.
Impunctual.
Yes, we can speak out here, and you watch as she takes a coin, and you watch as she sets it on the table, and there's a poof, little zone that appears and then fades away, and she leans into it.
We have some information about Parnac that came to us last night.
Oh, please do tell.
He is indeed planning an attack on it. It was confirmed. He's got some a group of individuals, I believe. What was all the information we know? You know that they
were going to use a secret something or another. They were going to a secret spot on the docks to wait for a time to strike.
They were indeed planning.
They wanted to get information to take or to use against like you and Mira and
the Beauforts.
Yeah, that I almost said Marasennah, Mandalorian, the Beauforts. Beyond that, I can't quite remember.
Oh, that's the main things that you told me.
Yes.
They're looking for you, but you didn't tell me that.
They're not looking for me. Well, I mean, they're trying
interested
to
in you.
use something against me, but they're not looking for me in particular. No.
They're interested in you.
Yes.
To keep an eye on you.
Yes.
They apparently have some kind of secret way of attacking, or a secret passage of some sort, or an attack route or something that they have planned there.
Well, it probably can't be a secret passage. It's really difficult to build under a beach on the coast. I suppose, if anything, it would have to be the docks, but it's hard to make anything waterproof, and with the hurricane coming in, I wouldn't trust it. I'm assuming it's probably more of a secret location or a way to go undetected.
I sent my associates there to check out the place. They might be able to find more information. However, if you wanted to send more than just those two young lads along with us, you're welcome too. I don't know what you want to do with that information, but they are indeed going to attack you.
I think you're more than adequately equipped to take down anything of Parnac's.
Be careful for yourself.
Well, that's where the rest of my guards are. We have a hurricane coming. I'm bunkering down.
It's common knowledge that he's not a fan of you, but he's definitely now gunning for you. Particularly, he has
Well, he should be the one who was afraid. As you well know.
If he was a smart man, he would be. But we all know he's more of a... Most of his energy goes towards
His
You know,
minions
swing.
are the ones we worry about.
That's him. Well,
Do you by chance know the name of the woman he was with yesterday? I saw you had a conversation outside. I'm assuming it did not go over well, based off of your facial expressions.
does anything ever really go over well with
Well,
him?
Magenta came out with some money and purchased some time with Ophi, so...
I didn't recognize... I don't know her name, do I? I know... I've seen her with him, but I don't know
Correct.
actually what her name is. I'm not aware of what her name is. I know she's a close associate with him, and I know that she's a trusted ally and confidant to him. They're clearly in cahoots of high rank, but that he would share his plans with her. But I don't know her name enough. She keeps to herself mainly. When really talks to him.
Interesting. You do know Tara, the other blonde one with the long nails who threw the drink in someone's face, but you don't know this one.
Right.
Okay. Well, I suppose that is something to contend with. I likely can't spare anyone else, so you'll have to make do. You can find them waiting at the docks, probably by the harbor master. I would communicate what you know with them. But if I were you, I would consider greasing the wheels of the harbor master and moving the spot that it was supposed to dock. Might give you some advantage.
Do you have an idea of which the dock master or one of the dock master's associates that is a little bit more of the impressionable type?
Of course, you would ask me about them. Let's see. Eureka was the halfling harbor master that you guys encountered last time. Eureka is usually there, but you're gonna have to pay extra to get things from her. Trust me. Unless you,
anybody else is a bit more impressionable.
if she happens to have a trainee, get them separated.
Go for him. Go for them.
Also, if you need a place to stay after you get the ship and the hurricane, you are welcome to bunker down here. I recommend a donation, but, you know, that's again recommendation.
If I promise to get you as much information and help of taking down Parnac as quickly and efficiently as possibly, I would have to, I'd be making a lot of enemies by doing that.
Which is why your debt is being significantly reduced.
I'm thinking that I might need a little bit more than just simple payment. Probably protection and a good standing with your and your crew. Associates. I want them protected just as much as myself.
Fair. We'll discuss it after we see how well you do.
Okay.
Fair.
That's fair. Taking down Parnac would be beneficial to both of us.
Exactly.
I will keep you informed of whatever information or anything I find about him or his associates down there. If we were to... Sorry, I'm having a hard time remembering everything. We are trying to protect the shipment. Is there anywhere you would want us to move it secretly and efficiently if things get hairy?
Those two know where to take it. Discuss it with them.
Okay.
They have a plan.
But they all-
Zurith and, yeah.
Zurith. What's his face?
Or not Zurith.
I was gonna say Zurith is the no.
God, I said the name already twice. And Zirian and Roan. Anything else, Larc? You realize if we do take down Parnac, I will be the one absorbing his debts, yes?
Yes.
If he is taken down, I'm sure we could negotiate a substantial reduction in what you owe.
Well, we're able to take out Parnac, so you've taken out your biggest and only real adversary on this island. And you'd be increasing your profits 100-fold. How many more customers would be left up needing it?
Larc,
sure
usually when you're negotiating, you're supposed to have a position of power.
We'll see. If I'm able to take down Parnax,
Then we'll
then I'll
discuss
have
it.
an influence. Otherwise, if I don't have anything for you, then I don't have anything for you, and I'm still completely in your debt. And
But-
confidence.
I look forward to finding out what you hold for me.
If I can find more information, I will keep you informed.
Now, let's put that disguise back on you, and she taps your nose, and the disguise happens again. I know how you tend to burn through your spells.
I like to sprint. I'm not a distance runner. Okay.
Yogi.
It's always a
I
pleasure.
gave you freckles. It looks a little more natural.
Excellent. Can you do anything about my handsome voice? No? It's okay, I didn't think
Try losing the accent.
I'll try losing
Nope,
the
nope, just
No.
nope. Mm.
That wasn't good? Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Try going higher pitched.
I'll try to go a little higher pitched with it.
I won't say that's better, but it's distinct.
Excellent. Top of the morning to you, and I'll see you later, you beautiful specimen of a creature.
Mm. And check on Harriet for me. Sorry. She's actually... she wasn't supposed to laugh, but now she's laughing.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Alright.
And
Thank
stay
you,
away from
Larc.
me lucky charms. will
Oh
you?
god. Now you're just a leprechaun.
Now I'm just a leprechaun.
I was just about to comment that. They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Always after me lucky charms. Larc gets reincarnated as a halfling.
That would actually be super
I'm dressed
funny.
all in green. I just need to get shrunk.
Alright, so... Anyway.
Go to the docks.
Alright, you go to the docks. As you're walking your way towards the docks, which route are you taking?
It's still, now it's like 8 in the morning? Still morning?
Yeah, it's still morning.
People are out moving.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna take the standard way to get to the route.
Alright, I need you to roll... all of you to roll perception checks.
Rolling perceptions.
Okay. Much better.
6.
20, not natural.
I got 16.
So that's good.
Nice.
So 16, and you said 26?
20, not natural.
20, okay.
6.
Alright, Larc, you are completely oblivious to the obnoxious touristy couple. You guys
We're
happen...
not a couple. I'm like the daughter, if anything.
Couple as in traveling together.
Like an eccentric
We're a
daughter and
triple.
father and
We're a triplet.
Mandelion is trailing behind.
Oh, okay.
that's fair.
So at this
I
point...
ain't taking you, man.
Alright, well this isn't gonna work. I'm having issues, I can't get the board camera to work. It's like, I'm not here anymore. And then left. So, anyways,
Okay.
you guys, you managed to see Larc heading in the opposite direction where you came from.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Or Larc's disguise, whatever name we haven't chosen yet.
I'm gonna casually
Crew of the boy band.
Yes.
clink a string on my harp and just say, Larc, message spell.
I gathered.
Where are you headed?
I was going to the docks.
Oh,
Where are you?
we just walked past you.
Where we're going back?
Hello there!
Like, oh my gosh, look at that dude over there.
Let's go talk to a local.
We waddle up to you.
And you see Mandelion falling behind him, just rubbing their temples likely.
Maybe we should go over
Hello.
the art of being discreet. But for another time,
Agreed.
for another time, what did you guys find when you went to the docks? Anything strange or out of place?
Sparks in a building, and some fabric that
Yeah,
you
I'm just gonna whisper to Larc, we found Harriet's handkerchief on one of the doors, as well as sparks coming out of the windows. Not sure what that was all about.
Harriet's been missing for a few extra hours.
Oh,
She
well
was late
then,
for her appointment.
perhaps we should go back and get her.
Did you guys find an escape route in case shit hits the fan?
No, not really.
Okay.
I
then we
yield
should
to the
probably do
crowd.
that. Then we'll do that on the way back. Also, it was advised that we maybe grease the pockets of the dockmaster so we can move the meeting of the goods
To a
that way.
different location.
Yes, so that they won't know where to attack.
It's true. You could also change the time of the delivery as well.
I believe that's already in motion. We won't be able to contact the.
I mean, there is a hurricane coming after all.
I think she wants the delivery on time. But if we move them to a different docks, we'll have an advantage. But we're gonna have to do some greasing.
Alright, after you then.
Back to the docks.
Zorith at some point, like, brushes and squeezes your elbow and looks at you. And I need you to make a...
Will save. I'm infatuated. Keep grabbing my wings.
Let's
A society
be real
check for me,
here.
please.
You were already infatuated.
It's true, but I was playing hard to get.
It's like chopping a
Society.
pool cue.
11.
You just squeezed your elbow, nothing more.
What is it, you handsome man?
Nothing. I accidentally brushed up against you. He continues.
Sense motive.
Alright, you sense motive.
Probably not. That's perception, right?
Yes.
Oh, poop. Okay, 3. Nothing.
Actually.
Actually, well, it's 10 if we're really going,
Yeah,
like,
do
off of the
perception.
number, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, it's 10.
Yes. He's definitely hiding a communication.
Okay.
But for what it was, you have no idea.
I'm gonna hang back near him a little bit as we walk.
As you're touristing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna subtly pretend like I'm not walking.
Should we get more meat on a stick?
Oh my gosh, I ran out of meat on his stick, guys. What do we do?
Harry goes over to a vendor and buys 8 meats on a stick
Oh, Jesus.
and gives one to each of you.
Oh my gosh.
You are so full at this point.
Thanks. I'm just gonna hold it as we walk.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone's trailing us?
Absolutely.
Fuck me. 7.
Those dice need to go in jail.
All of them.
Here.
It's
use
early in the morning.
this
There
one.
doesn't seem to be anyone moving about. And when you kind of just do like a light parse, it seems to be people who work at the docks moving. It'd be kind of hard to tell as you're getting closer because they would naturally be there anyways.
Mandelion.
Leo.
Leo.
Leo?
Leo. Hi, Jester.
Tammie.
Oh,
Marco. Since we haven't met
Yes.
before,
It's nice. It's like totally nice to meet
what's
you.
your name?
Oh my god.
Kevin.
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 Kevin has now joined the party.
Leo. Where did you
Yes,
find the
Kevin.
scarf? The handkerchief? The cloth?
pardon?
The cloth that belonged to our associate?
Where did we see it?
Yes.
In this building right over here.
Okay, so she takes you right over to the building as she twirls her mustache.
I'm going to
And adjust my monocle.
tell
Oh, sorry.
Marasennah
There are no sparks coming through the window at this time.
that Marasennah, you take Harry and 2 of the dwarfs and stick back.
Okay, I do so.
Look out for
Other peeps.
other peeps. And me, Leo, and our 2 other dwarves are gonna go in and check it out.
Wow, thanks. I'll like totally message you later.
Is anyone taking any particular dwarf?
I will
taking
take
the good guy.
Sorith.
Alright.
Oh, we're fighting over Sorith.
Yeah.
You fine. You take Sorith. I
So you
guess.
both are like, that one.
God damn it. Fine. I'll take 2 of the other shitty ones.
Okay, you don't care which
Zorith
one.
is the only one I care about. I hate the other 2.
Alright, so you're hanging out with the other 2. You happen to have Chal and Zorith. You have Jacques and Ment.
I have Jacques and Ment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
you two come with me.
They're following you.
Leo, would you like me to enter or lead the way?
Please do, sir.
Is it unlocked?
My good luck.
As you check the lock, it is surprisingly unlocked. It appears that the handkerchief barred the lock.
Oh, that's neat.
Wait, is
Whether that was
handkerchief still
intentional or accidental is yet to be decided.
Then I will go in.
Alright, rolls. Do you want to
I'm
group
right
stealth?
behind you.
Yeah, let's group stealth.
Alright, everyone please roll stealth.
there? I'm watching like a hawk.
Okay, so Harry.
10.
Oh no.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's just me.
I got 9.
So there are 5 of you.
Oh.
No, there's no Harry in this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay, you guys have an average of 9.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just below average.
I think your bad luck just rubbed off on me.
Feels like that's-
Alright, so you go in there.
Insuspicious. Let's go in.
It's suspicious.
This requires my suspectacles. So you go in this room and you hear the sound of metal on metal and it sounds like electrical noises, which is an uncommon sound.
I'm going to.
What is the marching order?
Me.
Okay, Larc.
Then.
I assume
Dwarf we don't
me.
care about. Char.
Shawl.
Shawl.
Okay.
Then Zenith.
Zorith.
Zorith. God damn. And then Mandy. So if those 2 fucking bolt, you can kick their asses.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Keep them in
Alright.
between us.
Alright.
I think the
So
shit.
you
In
hear-
my career.
You hear a crackling behind there and you hear people talking.
Ooh.
It's just echoey enough that you can't make it out.
We're gonna
But you recognize the voice as Harriet's. And she does not sound happy.
draw my sword and sneak.
I thought you were gonna say sneeze for a second. I was like, oh god.
You 3 wait here. I will try to sneak up and listen to him a little bit quicker.
Alright, so
Good one.
the battle board is not working,
Oh,
so
do I recognize? I recognize
Harriet's voice.
Harriet's voice.
Yes.
Can I cast a message on her?
You have to.
As long as it's
Yeah, you
open,
should be
you
able to,
can.
yeah,
as
'cause
long
you-
as it's open.
Yeah, so sure, cast message on
And
her.
I'm gonna stick back with the crew and I'm gonna cast a message on her. And just listen to what they're saying.
You will tell us where the combination of Mira is safe and where she keeps it, or we will cut off your fingers one by one.
Ooh.
I don't see how you think you're gonna get anything from me. Mira doesn't trust me with that kind of information. You're lying to us and we know it.
How many voices do I hear?
That's 2 voices besides Harriet. You fucking twits. You don't understand anything about Mira. You're probably surrounded right now. She's sending her best men to save me.
I'm gonna turn to I'm sorry. I will eventually get these
Best
names.
men.
I'm gonna eventually get
Zorith.
these. Zorith. I'm gonna turn to him and go. Go
Alright.
with you guys.
Zorith is like,
And then I'm gonna
Zorith.
turn to Shawl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go around the back.
okay,
Go around the building, try to find
another door.
a door, and
Okay, they go around. So now it's just you and Mandelion.
Oh,
Do you
God.
pass on what's going on?
oh yeah,
Oh, she can hear.
yeah, she can hear because we're like this.
Okay, so you're getting all of this information. Mira, from what I know, has 6 or 7 safes around the city, and I'm sure is involved with the Beauforts and probably has an account at the bank. So really, there's nothing you can do to her to debilitate her. She does not care about me if I die, but she may try to save me. She likes me a little bit. She gets weekends off.
They're lovers.
So at this point,
Are we-
Zorith comes shuffling out. We need you. Harriet's in there. That's all that I know.
Oh, to us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just, hello?
I guess we go in now?
Alright.
Or-
Group stealth.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't matter at this point. They're being pretty loud.
Well, that's good, because that wasn't great.
Okay.
Or-
Alright, so you guys managed to all cluster together except for the one who went around the back.
I'm gonna tell Harry and the other two dwarfs that we don't care about to go around the back as well.
You're gonna sacrifice Harry? How dare you?
No, Harry can fuck these people up.
Harry's like, do you want us to bust in?
Oh!
With his like,
Have the
he gives
dwarves
a
go
wink.
first. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the SWAT team.
So you'll go in and
So
distract
serious.
and we go in through the back.
They're gonna feel like such badasses before they die.
Okay. Come on, dwarves. And he walks around.
But we're keeping our
Zurith.
friend Zurith with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's us three and Zurith are gonna bust
Okay.
in. I think we should go in on 3 and go in and fuck them up.
Sure, I'm not opposed to that.
We've got to save her.
I pull out my harp bow. I'm ready whenever you guys are. I might have a little treat
Okay.
for them.
So,
What were you gonna say, Meredith?
Can we just like pause real quick so I can check with Colton on some stuff?
Yeah.
yeah, so we're going to take a brief break and we'll get maps and stuff figured out. And then we'll be back.
Whee!
Alright, so before we get started, you wanted to say something to Harry.
Oh, yes. I would like to go to Harry and the 3 gnomes. Dwarves, sorry. And I would like to first address the dwarves. And I'm going to say, my loyal friends, this is a very important mission. As Harriet, the one that we are going in to save, is very important to Mira.
Okay.
So we cannot fail and we cannot mess this up. Do you understand?
You're still going to protect us, right?
They're supposed to be protecting me.
Remember they said they...
No, because I warned them specifically that this was going to be dangerous.
They're still asking the question, either way.
To the best of our ability, yes. You're with us, and we're very strong.
Do you need to roll influence on that?
Sure. Why the fuck not? That's going to
God,
be...
I've never rolled so low. They believe you full-heartedly.
It's okay, I rolled really fucking low, but I have crazy influence.
2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're like, okay.
I believe in you guys.
They shuffle out the back.
And I'm going to look at Harry and be like, idiots. Regardless, we will use a message to cue you guys.
We're going.
Stay safe, darling.
Of course. And he walks around the back. As everyone is in their Zworth, turns to Larc and just kind of grabs your arm. Mira is paying us to spy on you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Why are you keeping me here? Are you going to torture me for information? I don't know anything. I didn't take any money.
That's
It was
why
all
you're
them.
Here.
How do you know all this?
We heard you
I'm
talking.
psychic.
Roll influence.
Oh, shit.
Not bad on that regard.
That's not bad. Plus 4.
That's 4.
So 17.
7.
Really?
Yes.
Looks a little like, really?
Yes.
How's this going to go?
I can't tell you.
Is it because I die?
You don't want to know the truth.
I can't tell you.
I die, don't I?
You're not gonna die.
Oh, okay.
You might remain.
What?
Let's go.
All right. So, you all... Is this the position you want to be in? You can't see into this room. There's like a wall space.
I would like to sneak.
Wait,
want-
hold on. I want to do the nicotine thing before we go in.
All right. Is this how you're telling them? Just like, I want to do the Nicodeme thing?
No, I'm not going to tell them that. I'm
She's
going to,
just
like,
gonna do the thing.
grab Larc, be like, hey, I'm going to do the thing.
Yes.
Be cool.
I like it. You tell us when you want to go.
All right. So you go into a corner and you do your transformation.
I sing.
It takes you a minute, but you get your outfit on. You get in the headspace. And you are now Nicodeme.
You see Larc just...
You fanboy a little bit?
Yeah, when I watch her go through a magical girl transformation, I definitely think that's pretty cool.
He is the
Stop.
one.
It's actually just a mask, makeup, hair change, outfit. No magic girl transformation.
What is a
He's
magic
the
girl
one.
transformation
Make
if it's
a
not
team.
just
It's just a
Right.
costume.
yeah, costume change in the back?
All right, perfect. That'll be the magical
Dark,
girl.
shabby, abandoned building.
All right, Nicodeme, you are. Do you want to let them know when you're ready?
Go.
Let's go. All right.
Mandalay? No,
I want to get a
Where
surprise
did Mandalay
round,
go? Just kidding.
So you're kind of like sneaking.
so sneak in, and then
I'm assuming this is the marching order.
perfect.
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna hit
Wait,
the
where am
left
I?
real quick.
You're right behind.
You're right behind
Perfect.
Larc. Okay.
1, 2, magic missile.
All right. So, as you sneak up and you cast Magic Missile, I'm assuming on the ones that you see.
Yeah, on the 2 voices or whatever the other 2 that I see.
So this is Harriet.
Cool.
She's on the table.
Oh. Snip, snip, motherfucker. There's your fingers.
All right, you see 8 individuals. Let me switch over to the board. Bum bum. And who are you shooting magic missiles at?
The ones that are surrounding her.
Okay, so you can't really see. You can see 3, but you also see that there's 2 straight ahead of you. Because this is your vantage point. This is a solid wall. At most, you could see 3.
Fuck him up.
Let's do 1 missile at 3 and 1 missile at 2.
All right. As you're doing that, are you like going go go go?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just like reconnaissance. Like go go go.
All right.
SWAT team in.
So surprise round. You're shooting them. All right. They always hit, right? They don't get a save or anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Auto hits.
Roll damage.
3, so 4 damage to 3, and 4 damage to 2.
So 4 damage to both, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now Anyone else want to do anything in the surprise round?
I will start a bardic performance for Inspire Courage.
Alright. And that gives a +1
To attack and damage rolls.
Alright.
And fear effects.
Okay.
For
So,
saves.
and you hear the door get kicked down and the dwarves go, "Ah!" Alright. Everyone, roll initiative. I'm going to need a moment and a new page.
I rolled a 2.
I need a moment!
I rolled a 2.
I rolled the platinum. I'm just kidding. I haven't rolled yet. Oh god.
You rolled a 3.
Wait, but I have initiative bonus, silly
too.
face.
You rolled a 4.
5.
5.
Oops.
I rolled a 7.
Oopsie doodle. At least I'm like, you're right in the fray though. I'm like way farther back. I'm gonna try to protect Zurith, okay? I'm gonna try. He's the only one I care about.
God. Okay. And Mira. And your other peeps. Oh my god. I didn't think about how many people we have to deal with.
Very good. That's nice.
And Carrie.
Guys are so bad today.
Okay. Who got above a 20? Who got between 20 and 15? Mandelion, are you still there?
I am.
Okay, you were frozen on mine. Okay. Who got between 15 and 10?
I got 13.
Oh.
Hell yeah, big number.
Woo! I didn't roll well on initiative. We know it's a bad day.
What the heck happened here, people? Come on.
I'm rolling like ass today.
I'm still gonna call you Mandelion, even though you're Nicodeme, because I'll fuck it up.
I'm rolling.
What did you guys get?
Get it.
7.
5! Usually I roll really high on initiative,
I rolled
okay?
a 2, she rolled a 3.
What are your guys' initiative bonuses?
+2.
Plus 5.
What?
Plus 5.
Okay. So the round starts after you shoot 1 and 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Shapow, shapow. Pow, pow. Mother truckers.
Alright, so Gray runs with his axe. It's straight at 2. Makes
Who
an
is
attack.
that meant?
Sure, that'll be mint. Why not? Mint. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Oh! Come on!
4.
Aw.
You see him just
Hey, Chris.
take the axe and hit the guy right square in the forehead.
Critical!
Oh god.
Boy band!
And he takes 8 points of damage. I shouldn't have told you that. As you see, it's like embedded in his skull, and you see a little bit of brain come out with it.
Oh, brain.
Alright, so 3, seeing what's going on, goes, "Oh shit!" Runs over here, makes an attack. As you see, he pulls out a long sword. Gray takes 9 points of damage. As you see, as it slices, and you see it cleave into his arm, and you see his left arm, or right arm go limp.
Oh god.
Oh.
8
It's not ideal.
comes out of left field at you. So since you have a surprise round, you are not flat-footed.
Oh, that's my AC. 18.
Alright. This one has another longsword. And just out of sheer dumb luck, slips and drops his sword in front of you. Just
Yeah.
Don't be
because he
sure.
rolled 2 1s. Alright. Mandelion. Nicodeme.
Oh my gosh, what do I do here? What's the number of the guy that just tried to attack
8.
Larc? 8? Okay, I am. How close is he? He's pretty close.
Yeah, he's like...
The board is like, it's small.
He is 10 feet away.
Oh, 10 feet away. Well, maybe I'll just Mystic Bolt his ass.
Alright. You
You
see as Nicodeme's hand, a blue ball with ice crystals in it forms, and you throw it at this guy. Is this the ranged touch attack or just a regular attack?
Let's just do regular.
Alright, so roll and add the
yeah.
the attack bonus that's there.
Pardon?
Actually, no, you get to do it once per round and you only have one attack, so you get to use this as a ranged touch attack. So roll a d20.
Okay.
And then add whatever it says under attack bonus next to the Mystic Bolt. It should say, I think it's +6 for you.
It's +7.
+7.
I got 10 because I rolled a fucking 3.
Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing that he's not very dexterous because it hits.
Woo!
Roll damage.
Okay, so 1d6.
Flashy bits.
Do I add anything to that? No.
It's just the damage, whatever it says there.
So that's 3.
Alright, you watch as this icy bolt, which kind of goes past and you feel this shiver, smack into this guy and you see his hair freeze almost comically. And just, as his sword is now on the ground in front of him. Nicodeme, is there anything else you want to do? Yell anything?
No.
Okay.
Nicodeme's not a yeller. I've got no catchphrase or nothing.
Aw.
I am Nicodeme.
I bet that's cold, motherfucker.
Alright.
Yes.
So 7.
You need to chill out.
Oh.
Superhero phrase.
I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh my god, if that becomes Nicodeme's thing, guys.
Yeah.
It just might. It just might.
And Yellow goes to attack 3 and misses, and you see the pickaxe hit the ground, and you hear a metallic ting, and it kind of resonates. Almost as if there's something weird with the ground.
Ooh. What the frick?
2, with his now pick hole wound, decides that he's going to pull out his sword and make an attack at Gray. And misses. As he's a little off-put because his balance is off, he's not thinking clearly, has some obvious brain damage. Mira sits there as she's tied to the chair, and you watch as she starts muttering to her. Well, no one can see it. She's muttering to herself.
Mira or Henrietta?
Harriet.
Harriet.
Harriet. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
Harriet is muttering to herself.
Yeah.
Larc!
Oh shit.
Oh, I also forgot.
Sword.
What?
Never mind. You do your turn.
I am going to step forward over top of this sword,
Alright.
and I'm gonna stab.
So is that your move?
6. Yeah.
Okay. Make an attacks of opportunity against you.
Not 6, because I'm attacking him.
Well, 8
Eight does.
8 does, yes.
He can punch me if he wants.
Yes.
For non-lethal damage.
He does not. He misses.
Cold.
His eyeball's frozen. Give him something.
And then I'm gonna stab 6.
Alright, make an attack at 6.
I'm gonna try to stab 6. With a 19, I crit.
Roll to confirm.
5 plus 3.
That does hit.
So I crit!
Alright, roll to confirm. Or roll damage.
Look at what my damage is.
It is.
4 plus 5.
Plus the 1 from...
Plus 1 for inspiration. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's gonna be 10 times
3. 2 times 2.
20.
So you take your sword, and as you slice his chest, it just cuts through it just like butter,
Ooh.
and he falls to the ground.
Damn.
Dead. That's all I got.
Very dead.
Very dead.
All right.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
All right. And you watch as this one takes his 2 swords and makes attacks against you.
Oh yikes.
What's your AC?
18.
All right. One of those
Static
hits.
animation for battle.
It does not confirm. You take 9 points of damage
Ow.
as he stabs into your right side.
Where's your marker?
Oh, sorry. Right here. Where's your marker, Sony?
Let's make some questions.
I don't know.
All right. Purple
Oh, it's
makes an attack at 3
fine, I can check.
and misses.
Tink.
Again. Marasennah.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here,
Eek.
and I'm going to say, oh, it's been a long time since I've been able to do this, and I'm going to, like, strum it in a way that almost makes it look like I'm pulling web from my bow,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to summon a giant spider right there.
Is that a large creature?
It is I have the stats right here, medium creature. But that's like a large dog-sized
Where are you
spider.
putting it?
Right behind 8. Right there.
All right. So as you take the webs and you just kind of, there's a sign of a web that kind of comes
Summon
down
monster
and forms
two.
this spider. Huge, terrifying, mandibles, 8 eyes.
That's gonna be my standard action, and
I'm gonna roll its initiative.
I'm gonna let it last for 4 rounds.
All right, if you'll keep track of that
Yeah,
for me.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. So now for. Where's 5? Did I miss 5?
Is it on its own initiative order?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I forgot to roll for 5. 5's gonna go here.
5 was just distracted. He was the one holding the knife to cut off
Yep.
the fingers.
Okay. So 5 goes for Gray. Pulls out his scimitar.
No,
This
Jesus.
isn't good for you, buddy.
This is not great for them. Sorry, Ment. Bye-bye. Of course.
Gray
I keep you
collapses.
safe. Haha.
He's not dead yet
He just collapsed.
at the moment.
It's just hurt.
Pretty bad.
So Gray. Da, 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 da. Okay. 3. Yes. So. All right. So now the giant spider.
Do you want me to say?
Yeah, just say
Okay.
roughly what you want to do. I
I
can control
would
it, but I don't have
like
a
it
stat.
to, because 8 is kind of distracted by Larc, I would like it to take a bite, which is a plus. I'm so confused.
That hits.
Oh, yes, okay. So it's going to be 1d6 plus 2 plus poison.
And you watch as it bites into his neck, and you see it poke out the front.
Oh, Jesus.
And you see that it starts like gnawing on his skull.
Okay.
That's really gross.
It also then scuttles.
Okay. Alright, we're down to 3.
So you now have a giant spider next to you with juices dripping from its mouth.
And I'm just gonna say, yes, yes, good, my pet, good.
What number was that? 6?
8.
8. All right. Harry. As he's passing through, gets an attack of opportunity. They miss. Harry takes his temple sword and makes an attack. Hits. Deals 10 points of damage to 3.
Ooh.
3 is not looking very good as you see Harry skillfully cuts an artery in his leg, and you see that it's just now soaked red.
Ooh.
As 3 is screaming, "It's not worth it! It's not worth it!" 5 already did his thing, didn't he? Did I put 5 twice? How did I fuck up this bad?
No.
5 now goes here, but is distracted. Zurith, trying to go through, as the guy now has cover, partial cover. Does not hit as you see him trying to swing his pickaxe around the corner, past your head, but he's missing. He tries, though. Okay, Gray bleeds out.
Oh. Bye-bye.
3 makes an attack at Purple. And drops their weapon on his friend's corpse. 8 is dead. Okay, Mandalion.
Yes. So what? Who is where?
Enemy,
Again, I can't see.
enemy. So if you want to not have to shoot through your friends, you could move anywhere over here.
Okay, wait. Enemy by the spider.
Yep, enemy, but they're blocked by Larc and the spider. These are 2 enemies. This is the spider.
And then there's still
Okay.
4, the green one over by, yep.
By Harriet.
I wish I could zoom in, Meredith. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Blue guy is an enemy as well.
Yeah. So if you want to move,
Up
like,
there?
here.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Are you shooting a Mystic Bolt again?
What a badass!
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright, roll to
Let's
hit.
do it. Baby. Okay, alright. So, 11 plus 7, 18. Wait, oh, I get a +1 from Marasennah.
Yes. That
Thank you.
hits.
That's dope as hell.
Alright. So, 1d6. Do I get a +1 on damage too?
Yes.
3.
3
Alright.
damage.
And
Not super impressive with the bolts so far, but
smacks him in the head.
Hits a hit.
You're hitting the head repeatedly on these guys.
Hits a hit.
you know.
Alright. 7.
Always go for the headshot.
7 goes for the terrifying spider. What does its AC?
It is a 14.
It does not hit the spiders. You just... Okay. And that's 7. Yellow makes an attack at 3 with his pickaxe. Hits. For 2 damage. As 3 collapses to the ground.
Ooh. Dang.
Alright. Harriet. You see as a ball of fire comes from her hand
Oh.
and is aiming right here. So,
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Fireball.
No, it's not fireball. Oh, it's fucked.
I might be safe.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. Me and Harry are fucked.
so 20-foot radius from
Oh shit.
here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so Harry's fine.
Those two are not.
5, 10. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh.
So Zurith, Larc, Harry make reflex
And spider.
saves. And spider.
Okay. Spider shall make
Wait, hold on. This is
Oh.
Harriet attacking us?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Harriet. Well, it's
Doing
Harriet
an
attacking.
Area, she's doing an area of effect.
Oh, so
17.
she's not trying to hurt us.
No.
Correct, but
Oh, okay.
She's
I
just
was confused.
yeah, she's not attacking you. You just happen to be in the way.
Spider got
No, I
an
was like,
18.
what the fuck, bitch? We're trying to save your
Spider got
ass.
18.
18,
17.
17, and Harry got. Okay, so they take half damage. So everyone else.
Oh.
12 points of damage, so everyone else takes 6.
Okay,
That's
that's fine. Spider's still kicking.
How's Spider looking?
Spider's looking fine.
Alright, so now I have to damage 6 to all these fucks.
Spider
9.
is still large and in charge.
2 is Quispy. 1, I did that to 5 is 12 points down. 4 did not get hit by the blast. And 7 is taken out by the blast and is Quispy. And Zurith takes 6 points of damage. Alright. Did I miss anyone? Oh, yellow. Oh, yeah. So gray had already expired. Yellow takes 6. Purple takes 6. Alright. So now going that Harry. Larc! As there's now a booming explosion. You see some of the bodies blow up. The glass has shattered in what parts of this room there are.
I'm gonna run up to 4 and we'll be like, "Not very subtle, Harriet!" And then I'm gonna,
Oh god, she sent you, didn't she?
Beggars kept what? And then I'm going to stab 4 and cast Corrosive Touch.
Through your sword?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Alright, you are flanking with Harriet. Well, kind of. I'll say she threatens it just for sake of she can cast a fireball.
Fireball.
Okay. Hit plus 5 plus 3.
That hits.
Woo. Fodder. Foddy glue.
Bloody glue.
Sorry.
So 4 and 5, 6. So 10 damage, piercing. And
Okay.
then
Can I borrow some d4s?
Sure.
How much acid damage do you do?
1d4 per level.
Holy
So
crap.
4.
Up to like 6 or
Up
something?
to 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
4.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh.
2, 8, 9. 9. So as I touch him, I want him to turn gray and then just crack.
Alright, so as you stab him, you then grab the wound and you watch as the acid just starts dissolving him and you see his heart beating in his chest and you see the
Ooh.
acid eating into his lung.
Yikes.
And just ah!
Ew.
Fingers are required for everything. Don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
What?
Don't be mean.
Alright. 1 runs at purple, picking up the other longsword, and now has 2 longswords.
Yeah.
Alright. 1. Purple makes an attack
Ooh.
and stabs himself in the leg as he misses and you see it embed.
Oh,
He
shit.
takes enough damage that he is unconscious.
Not
Oh,
good, Purple.
shit.
And you see him just go, oh my, I fucked up.
In more than one way.
I need to find a better way to do this for unconscious friends.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
You could always just put like, for like purple, you could say P, or for like whoever it is,
Yeah,
you put their color
Yeah,
indication.
I'll do that. 4. Well, 6 stab themselves. So Marasennah.
Okay. I'm gonna come right next to my friends. And I'm going to assess the situation. How are all the enemies looking?
Sure, roll a survival check.
Okay. That would be a 10.
Okay. So, because you're not studying one person specifically, you're going to get a general overview. 4 looks fucked up.
Okay.
So that's probably the worst, probably followed by 1 and 5.
Okay.
Or 5 and 1.
Okay. With that assessment, I'm going to say, I'll save that for later. And then I'm going to take out an arrow and shoot 1.
Alright, roll the hit.
Okay. That's 8 plus 3 plus 3, so...
That hits.
Okay. Great. Mosquito bites. 4.
Nice.
1 falls unconscious.
Yay!
As he just
Shot him in the back of the head.
Just, ah!
And I'm just gonna say...
And he drops both of his long swords.
I'm gonna look at my spider and say, now go get him, tiger.
Gross.
Okay. 4. You watch as they hold a knife to Mira's throat. I'll do it.
Harriet's.
Yes, thank you, sorry. To Harriet's
Okay.
throat. I'll do it, I swear I will. Alright. Alright, so you put your hands up as 4 is holding their pose. The spider... What is this?
Oh,
Spider goes for
probably
5.
gonna go for 5. Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say whatever's closest to it.
Alright, and it's making a bite attack, which is a plus. It hits.
Okay.
So that's a d6 plus poison.
1d6 plus poison. Or 1d6 plus 2 plus poison. Oh,
Another head.
gosh.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop.
Ruthless.
Harry, what?
Everybody stop.
And that you all now notice, as everyone else is down there, that 4 now has a knife to Harriet's throat. And Larc has dropped his weapon. Or put your weapon.
No,
Oh, you dropped it? Okay.
my hands are up.
Put your hands behind your back. I know you can use magic. Exhibit A!
I'm gonna put my hands behind my back and I'm gonna go. Magic missile.
Yes!
Alright.
Oh, you're such a badass. I love you. Thank you for that.
Okay. We're just going to talk. Magic missile!
Oh,
That's plus 2. So that's 5.
5.
As the 2 magic missiles arc around you and smack him in the head, and you see as he drives. I didn't say your name. And you see as he cuts Harriet's throat.
Who?
And you watch as Harriet is gushing blood, and she looks at you like, "The fuck, man?"
I'd be like, Harry, do your stuff. And then I'm going to scorching ray him.
Harry, it's still following the initiative order. It was
Oh,
Harry's
okay.
turn. I was giving you that because they were
That's
doing
right.
that. Harry goes up and you watch as the blood just stops pouring out of.
I'm going to look at her and
So-
go, I kind of know what I'm doing. A little bit.
5 died. Zurith. Like, runs up and just leaps with his pickaxe.
Got this, bro.
20.
Oh.
20. 8.
Oh.
And you watch as he, because 2 damage is enough to kill him, you watch
Yeah.
as he just takes his axe and it splits them down the middle, about
Whoa.
to the stomach, and he just kind of falls to the
Oh.
ground. Harriet's like, "And you call me subtle?"
I'm gonna run
Can you
up to
untie
giant
me?
spider and be like, "You did so good! I'm so proud of you."
The mandibles kind of rub against. They're a little bloody, but they
I'm
still
just
like
gonna
rub
like
against you.
scritch and just like jump on top of it and just be like, "You're so wonderful."
And then
Pick up my sword and go, Harry, go and heal the other dwarves.
they're dead. Harry.
One of them's not dead.
They look really dead to
Oh,
me.
the other one. Those two are dead. He looks at you like...
Right?
Subtlety!
Yeah.
We want them dead.
No, we don't. Not if we can help it.
He goes up to...
A life debt is useful.
Who is hurt here? Anyone?
Just
Besides
I'll go
yellow and red?
cut Mira or Harry free.
He heals both of them, and you watch as they kind of reconstruct. So you now, the only one who is left is Jacques and Zurith.
Jacques and Zurith. Red's dead? So
I'm-
Red was unconscious.
Red,
The Red X.
Harry is saying he is dead.
The cleric doesn't want to hear the relatively innocent man.
Because we agreed that we were gonna put him up front, dude. Remember? This
You
is
had a
Danicka
discussion
speaking.
about
Yeah, but
letting
what's
him...
his alignment?
It doesn't matter. They're working against us.
Letting a man die? Plus, a life debt is much more
They
useful
knew they
than
had
a,
a potential to die.
a life debt is much more useful than a money debt.
I would like you to... So since you did...
I would like to say something.
Okay,
Oh!
Heal him.
heal him.
You know.
Heal the one guy who's down?
Whoever you're arguing about, heal him.
Well, this is not in character, is it?
No, we weren't in character. I was
Yes,
just saying
so
that
that
we
would
were.
be in character. So you need to make
I mean,
a
you can heal him if you
you
want.
need to make a
but-
survival check, Nicodemus, to see if he's alive.
Oh. Or a heal
Oh
check.
God. Well, that's not good.
That's a survival check.
That's a big old 5.
He's probably dead. You don't see him breathing.
2 in survival.
So
Fine. Leave it.
I'll cut Harriet free and be like, see, we kind of know what we're doing.
See, I feel like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, because I was like, oh, let's hire them so that they can, like, have something to do out of kindness, and then they, like, double-crossed, and I was like, well, fuck me for helping. Like, so, yeah.
I'm saying that saving somebody from the brink of death and going.
Yeah.
Plus,
yes,
we're going to be
but-
getting into other fights.
I
soon.
know.
If
But
they
you
die,
guys
they
didn't
die.
even want them. That's what I'm saying. It's fine, I don't care. You guys
I'm a
decide.
chaotic neutral person. If you
Yeah,
know who does.
you guys just decide what's going
I
on.
know.
well, Harry, no one else did heal checks, so Harry made his own decision.
Okay.
'Cause you guys implicitly trusted the healer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harry knows what we want. I trust Harry.
I
So
think I trust her.
I said she sent the best. And she looks at Nicodemus, and it looks like we got interesting individuals. Who are all of you? I don't... Larc.
I'm the only one you need to worry about. These are my associates.
There don't...
My name is like Tammie.
You still look like a little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they all... I don't know who any of you are, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, whatever.
As soon as I started fighting, I definitely dropped that.
Yeah. Well, at least afterwards, you just... well, Mira sent you, so...
You're late. What is this all about?
They wanted information on Mira. You know what? I don't want to talk in front of these individuals. Let's go to the Lester. Escort me, will you? And she holds out her arm for you to escort her with.
I would like to know why these people were here, though.
They wanted
Yes.
information from me, darling. She grabs your arm.
Are there more of them?
Not now. But if we wait, there probably will be.
Fair enough. Anybody opposed to going to the Luster?
I think I should... I'm going to stay here and do touristy things because I just got roped into this and I'm, like, not about the blood.
Who is this, Harry?
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Leo, what
Dwarves,
about
you want to hang out with
Leo?
us? Broody Man, do you want to stay with us too?
Fine.
Okay, this is awesome. We're gonna, like, clean the blood off of ourselves, and then we'll be here if you want to like meet up later for drinks or something.
I'll meet you back here later.
Bye.
Check the bodies for money. I would like the money. I'll walk with it. Carry it over.
You seem to work with a strange crew.
They get their job done.
Sorry for singeing you.
I'm sorry you got your throat cut. We'll call it even.
We'll call it even. You managed to walk her back. During that time, Nicodeme, you now see the yellow dwarf Shawl is what I said? Jacques. Jacques did not see you transform into Nicodeme. Who are you?
Nobody.
Are you rolling an intimidate?
Yes.
Alright, roll influence for me.
Ooh, I got 14 plus 8, 22.
He may or may not have soiled himself.
That's fair.
That's perfect.
And then he just looks away. Zurith, our friends are dead. Zurith. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should consider leaving our employment and reimbursing our employers for the money that they gave us. Yellow's like,
Who said that? Zurith?
Zurith. And so Zurith takes out and so you did 2 per week for 8. He gives you 6 coins for those. I'm gonna stay with them, but I know you're afraid of anything, so you just leave, and he gives him a handful of coins. You see like a handful of platinum, and he puts it on his pocket, and he's like, and jumps off, and you see bloody footprints where he runs.
Ooh. I'm just gonna give the coins back to Zurith. Here. For your not being a terrible
Loyalty?
person-ness.
Loyalty.
Yes, that.
And you see as he goes and shuts the doors, you may want to do your transformation. And can someone clean up the nastiness that's the footprints? We don't want him coming back here until we have a...
Wait, we're all still together right
Mhm.
now? Okay,
Except for Larc, left with...
I'm gonna prestidigitate around.
Alright. If you start prestidigitating, you get the footprints that lead immediately back. Are you
I can
still...
do that too.
Okay. So before you transform, you see Nicodeme just dryly snapping.
Oh, by all means, if you'd like to do it, then I'll just sit here and be pretty.
Good lord.
Alright, so you managed to get everything somewhat in order. Do you guys want to loot the body?
Yes.
Ooh, that spooked me.
Yes.
Alright, roll perception. Looters, Mandelion, and
13.
Okay, 13 and
This is for looting.
yes,
Yeah.
perception.
Oh, sorry, my dog was barking, obviously. Oh god, why is it always perception? I got 8.
Alright, so Mandelion, you find 6 longswords and a scimitar. They each weigh...
Oh god, I can't carry them.
You can carry them, you just can't run with them. But if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go sell these real quick, you can. So the long swords weigh 4 pounds apiece,
Oh my god.
and the scimitar also weighs 4 pounds. You can carry them all temporarily if you
30 pounds.
Okay, I will carry them temporarily.
Is it 6?
7 because they all weigh the same. So
7 swords.
yeah,
Okay.
And that's
Sorry.
maybe, I'm Nicodeme now, so I
20
guess I
pounds.
can't ask Harry to carry stuff for me.
Harry's there. I mean,
No, it's fine.
okay. And as you grab the weapons because they're most easily accessible, you find 12 gold, 9 silver, 3 copper, and 7 platinum.
Holy cow.
You also find a key, which appears to have locked these doors. when you look at the key versus the keyhole.
Well,
So,
I'm assuming maybe this is the secret hideout they were talking about, but perhaps not. I can only speculate as such.
Harry stomps his foot and hears doof, 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 the hollow noise.
Or below us.
I'm assuming no one would think hollow beach space. So do you have a way to get in there? Maybe we should look for a doorway or something? Do you want to stay Nicodeme for a while?
Are we just... I thought we were just cleaning up.
We were cleaning up, but I'm interested in this. Did you want to go sell those?
No, that wasn't Nicodeme. That was...
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It was just like cleaning up the crime and then also doing some investigating.
Okay. But I was under the impression that we had to, like, leave quickly. No?
That's up to you guys.
I'm curious about where this rabbit hole goes, but I'll leave that decision up to you guys.
I'm sorry. I'm totally brain farting right now.
The only thing of note in here is the key that they had, which is to lock this hideout.
And the hollow
Or what we could
Lock
do
it. Okay.
is the night of the event, we could spark a little fire on the floor and just not come in, but you know, perhaps make it a little bit harder for them to do their sneaky little jobs.
Well, the glass is already blown out. Do we want to wait that long? They're probably already suspicious whenever they come back.
Probably.
How close is this warehouse to the point that we need to...
You never talked to the harbor master. You don't know where the ship's coming in.
That makes sense.
Can I do something to, like, fix the glass so it looks like it hasn't been...
No.
Probably not. Okay.
Yeah, you would need an illusion spell that would last, or you would need glass replacing skills and glass.
Well, then they're going to be onto us either way. Or onto something either way.
It depends on if Parnac knew that Harriet was here or not.
Could always make it look like it was an accident and actually just light it on fire right now.
We can. It's up to you.
Get rid of their hideout entirely. That way they're at least a little bit surprised.
Harry's like, I have Tinder Twig and that's it.
That's probably enough to...
Do you have anything to burn?
I do.
Yay!
What do you have?
Paper.
Oh.
Do either of you have a torch?
I do actually. I have.
I also have oil.
Ah, perfect. Harry lights the Tinder Twig and you pour the oil over the
nice
paper.
Trail.
All right, and Harry just drops it. Let's go.
Alright.
We should shuffle.
I shuffle that shuffle.
All right. Do you want help carrying those swords? Or do you want to change real quick while the fire starts?
Yes, to both.
Okay. Harry takes 3 swords from you. You change.
And I'm gonna change back to Mandalorian.
The fire starts up a little bit. The smoke hasn't exited the windows, but it starts to spread. And then like, okay, let's go, let's go. And Zurith takes the key and locks the door.
Pushes the bodies in the corner. Put some French right
Get
there.
rid of that evidence.
Lock the doors. Yeah, that's
Alright, just... Alright then. So we should go sell these now that it's about 7:15, don't you think?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Alright. Roll perception, any of you. To find a blacksmith.
No. Just 9.
Okay.
I don't do
no.
blacksmiths.
You don't buy weapons.
I don't do blacksmiths. I don't even know what a blacksmith is.
I got a 12.
Alright. So you find the bellows, which are very obvious where they are. And you see a blacksmith just starting to build up the heat as he starts to temper the metals. That's some
Hello, sir.
that's some array of weapons you have there, ma'am.
Well, you know, I am a bit of a collector, you might say.
Well, I'm not going to ask any questions.
To, you know, divest of some of my collection. Would you be interested at all in purchasing all these?
I'm assuming these
swords?
probably aren't the most appropriately sourced goods. Am I correct in that assumption?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I understand what you're saying.
Sounds like you're an adventurer.
I won't pay you full price, but I will give you 60 gold for the lot.
I suppose that would be acceptable. Here you are, fine sir. I'm also I'm wearing my handlebar mustache. Because after I went from Nicotine, I went back to my mandolin in disguise.
Oh, I don't know why I called you ma'am.
Man.
Yes, man.
Mandalorian.
I'm gender fluid, so that's perfectly fine with me.
Oh, I don't encounter that very often, but you do you.
I do. Thank you very much.
You have 60 gold and now have no extra long swords or a scimitar.
Thank you.
And you see him just immediately throw them.
Have an extremely pleasant afternoon.
You as well, and I will dispose of these. And you see that he just removes the handles and he starts putting them into a vat to melt them down.
Nice.
Scrap iron.
All right, we're out of here.
All right, where are you guys headed?
Mm.
We were supposed to do the dock stuff to help with the dock, like getting the boat moved,
Okay, so you guys head to the docks
right?
after selling.
I don't
Larc.
know. Did Larc go to do that? Or...
Larc is with Harry.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so you'll escort her. She continues to be just a little tactile with you. You can feel that she's kind of exploring your arm with her hand is wrapped around. Seems like you're working a little harder than you used to. Does your tiny gnome friend overwork you much?
I would say no. I'm just, busy with my one arm.
Well,
All the time.
at least you're giving Paul a break.
I have been on the road for a while.
Thought you were... Never mind. Anyways, you realize you could just come see us. You'll get better work.
I am not very good at the sex, so I don't think I'd be making you much money.
Paying us, not us paying you.
I have to have money to pay you.
I suppose that's true.
Unless this is charitable work, and in which case I'll make sure to come over more often.
Unfortunately, we can't afford charity. Whatever happened to your friends you were traveling with?
Which ones? The half-orc and the thief and the...
No, the most current, the ones that you're reporting on Mira for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see.
But my friends are busy doing their job.
Which is?
The job you all gave me.
Ah. I had to make sure you weren't double dipping for hours. Anyways, as you approach Mira's Lester and you see Mira, she actually comes outside and hugs Harriet, which is a very uncommon sign. Like, she gives the hugs, but this is a very, genuine, caring hug.
I knew it.
And just, Harriet, I was so worried about you. It's fine. I thought you would send your best, but you sent Larc, but luckily it was just enough.
Just enough. Do you hear that? Just enough.
You see Paul. More than enough.
Hey, Paul. You look handsome.
So do you, Larc.
I know you're lying, but that's why I pay you. Thank you.
Most handsome man I've ever known, right there. Dick that could stretch from here to the Ensign Empire.
I don't have enough money to pay you for all this.
You will.
Thanks, Paul. You're a good man. Well, I found her. It was quite the jaunt. Do you want to go inside and talk about it?
I would love to.
Excellent.
Harriet, will you watch the bar? You've never been in Mira's office before. We're gonna go to the office.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have the restroom really quick.
Okay.
I would love to know why she was captured. Though.
So you end up in Mira's office as you see that it's actually like a secret panel behind the bar and it slides.
Oh, I see.
And as she lets you in first, you see that it's awash in incense, stained glass, pearls. It's just opulent. Bunch of pillows and overstuffed furniture, and a very large bed. And she just kind of lays down in this chase lounge and looks at you. Have a seat wherever you like.
The biggest thing.
Alright, she's the biggest, comfiest chair.
Yeah.
Would you like a drink?
Better not. I'm still on the work. I'm still on the job. Thank you.
Small one then. She gives you a small scotch. It's about 3 fingers of scotch.
There we go. Yeah, excellent. Good.
I don't understand what was happening. But was Parnac involved?
I suspect as much. She would tell us. She could probably tell us more than I could. Me and my associates found her tied up and interrogated by a group of less than reputable men. We dispatched them. We saved her. Nothing went wrong at all on either of our parts.
I'm sure Harriet will corroborate this story.
Yeah, but I would like to know who they were, what they were looking for. They were interrogating, looking for your safes of some sort.
You see her just kind of swell for a minute, as she takes that deep breath. Safes, you say?
Yes.
Give me a moment. And you see her get up from her lounge and leave to go speak to Harriet, it seems, and she leaves you alone in her office. Do you do anything while you're alone in her office?
I get up and I just start walking around and admiring things and drinking scotch and looking for anything that's cool.
Alright, roll perception for me.
Neat. 12.
You see that it appears to be as you look through it appears to be a cookbook, but it's loose leaf. And as you go through it, you realize it's erotic oils.
Oh.
One of these is a proprietary recipe that you are intimately familiar with and enjoy.
Take a mental note of it.
Alright, I want you to roll a craft check to remember this recipe.
Craft check is a -2. 16.
You might be able to recreate this later if you try it soon enough or write it down.
Oh, can I take out my spellbook and write in my spellbook? Confident.
You sure you want to write in your spellbook?
I have paper. I have loose.
Okay, you write paper and you put it in your spellbook.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put it in my spellbook and I put it in my paper.
Alright. Mira comes back, and she just kind of drapes herself on you. So, with one arm over the shoulder, so it appears that it was not necessarily Parnac. No one was associated with him. But, I'm not quite sure who else it could be. I'm just assuming it was Parnac, but he was very careful not to leave a trace. Was there anything notable? Because it appears there's a fire down there.
Harriet did use a giant fireball. Maybe the embers spread. I don't know.
Subtle.
That's what I said! But I guess it's sufficient, I suppose.
Suppose as long as there was nothing else that could be there. So, if this happens to be their hideout, you may have just dealt with the problem.
Potentially. But I'd still like to go there and make sure that the attack goes, or the,
Attack?
not the attack, the,
Drop off?
the drop-off goes smoothly and they're not attacked.
Well, that's what I'm paying you for, I'm assuming.
Right.
Anything else I should know about Larc?
We lost 2 of our dwarves.
A pity.
I was very close to them.
Really?
Emotionally attached to them. Now we're down a bass and a tenor. And our band will be significantly hindered by it.
Well, maybe if you pay Paul enough, he'll help with the singing. I hear he can open up his throat really well.
The man can. But he's more of a berry, and we need a base or a kennel. Point being, you might have to deal with the wrath of me gnome friend. She was very attached to them financially and emotionally.
Oh, she was paying them.
She was.
Oh, well. Hopefully she got her money off of them. First thing I would do is loot the bodies.
That's what I was saying!
There's a reason we get along. Anyways, if there's anything else I can do, be sure to reach out to me, and hopefully you get this issue resolved in time that you can come shelter here.
I agree. I'm sure that Harriet will remember this and know that I do good work and that I looked out for you and your best interests.
You would want nothing else. That would be a poor choice.
It would be a dumb choice not to be.
If you want, you can have 15 minutes with Paul before you go. And she escorts you out of her office.
I appreciate it, but I'm still on the run. Rain check. Tell him I'll be thinking of him.
And you flutter out.
Finishing my sketch.
Gaily.
Gaily.
Alright. So I would say in about the time it took you to loot, start the fire, move the bodies, you managed to make it there, have your discussion, and start heading back. And you guys sell your equipment. So you happen to meet up right by the docks, where there is now a crew attempting to put out a fire, as you were all still in disguise.
Did you all do that?
Why are you looking at me?
You have an art for destruction.
It wasn't me, if that's what you're wondering.
It was me. And Mandelion.
Mandelion. Okay, I mean that's efficient.
Why is it whenever anything goes wrong, it's you three?
I'll be the McGonagall to your theories.
I kind of feel bad. Harry kind of comes up to you. I feel bad that, just whispering, that I left the one guy alive and now he's burning.
You left him alive?
He kind of points at Jacques.
Is it still like super on fire?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going in and we're getting him. I'm gonna try to open the door. We're not going in there.
The doors, yeah. They're all locked.
I'm taking out my hammer and I'm gonna break the lock.
To be fair, the windows are shattered open.
It's higher enough that you would have to lift. You could climb through the window, but you'd have to put your hands on the sharded glass, which has flames flowing out of it right now.
Do I know what he's about to do?
I'm taking the hammer and
Probably.
break the door.
You see as he starts trying to attack the door.
I'm just gonna casually walk up and unlock the door for him and then walk away.
Alright, so as you hit the door once, doom, and you go inside, everything is on fire.
Harry, where was he?
It's not Harry. I don't know where you're getting that name from. But I don't know. I haven't been in that building at all.
Jacques!
Yes?
He's just popped up.
Yeah, just
Well, Jacques
he
is
ran
still
over.
alive.
Yeah.
Isn't Jacques still alive?
Jacques is still alive.
Yeah, so it's the other guy that died.
Oh. And the one that's getting burnt alive?
Yeah.
Meant to die,
Well,
and
he's
then
probably dead.
What's his name? Chal. Chal is the one that was dying.
I'll yell out to the other two names. Sean, Rinse!
Your only answer is the crackling of flames and the smell of bacon.
Reminds me of my dreams. And then, well then I will.
There's a fire department sorts that are kind of now rushing in trying to put out the fire. They push you out of the way. Civilians, leave!
Okay.
Thanks for breaking down the door. As one of them has another hammer and is going in after.
You're welcome. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You see the dockmaster sitting there watching the flames, drinking her coffee, just...
Top of the morning to you.
Well, hello.
It's been a while since we talked.
I don't remember you.
I was on a boat. A
Really?
couple of weeks ago.
A boat.
You know, the brothers.
You're in disguise.
Silly.
Okay, that's fair. The brothers.
You came in a boat. For brothers. Oh, that one! I have no idea. I work in a harbor.
That's the one.
Jesus.
I'm here on work. Do you have a moment?
I suppose. And she takes a slow, obnoxious sip of her coffee.
She's just sitting by herself on the stoop watching the flames.
In her area.
I will
Her
sit
little
next to her.
pavilion.
I'll be like,
Do you, like, scooch her over on her stool to sit next to her?
Oh my God.
Hello?
no. I'll lean over and be like, Mira sent me.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Hmm.
She has a boat coming tonight, from what I hear.
Oh. That one. And?
I was told to talk to you to figure out where and when it will be coming.
Right here, closest spot, easiest to unload.
Makes sense. Well, with this new fire, with the fire going on and everything, I feel
Mhm.
like it'd be in our best interest if we moved the boat to a different spot for safety aspects. She wants to be discreet about these things.
I don't know, I think the fire will be out by the time it arrives. It should be alright.
Mira would disagree, and I have to say I do too. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we can come to an arrangement of sorts.
What are you thinking?
Maybe a little bit further down, maybe tucked away.
Little bit of paperwork to get things moved. Takes up quite a bit of my day just to move 4 spots over.
I put down 5 platinum and go. I'm sure that we can come to an
Where would you like it to go? And she takes the 5 platinum. Pick any spot.
someplace. I don't know how the way out of the
Okay.
thing is.
She moves it in the spot that is least visible from most locations.
There we go.
Just over there, far into the dock, right side.
That sounds like the perfect spot.
Excellent. Coffee.
Thank you.
She pours it in a, like a,
To go.
it's just a little cheap wooden mug. Enjoy.
Do you have any whiskey?
It's morning. Of course.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Always, Dockmaster.
Eureka.
Eureka.
Your voice. You sound familiar.
Do I sound familiar?
Well,
I get that a lot.
what happened to your voice right there?
I had something in my throat. The whiskey helped push it down. I'm better now. Thank you.
You shuffle off.
I do a shuffle.
Shuffle that shuffle.
Shuffle off.
Alright, so you continue to shuffle that shuffle.
Yeah, I'm an ugly old man.
Oh, God.
I'm
All
like a
right.
very old, ugly man. Lazy eye.
Now you just force your eye to go lazy?
And what I want-
I want you to roll a d20 to see if you can.
I mean, in the illusion. in my disguised self, I look like I have a lazy eye. 4? Am I adding anything to that?
It's just going
You're,
wild.
yeah, you're looking around wildly and you look a little deranged.
Good.
But your eyes are going together. You're just like trying to separate them, but it's not working.
Okay, as long as I look deranged. Don't make eye contact.
Alright, so as you're currently walking down the dock, it's about, 8 in the morning, 8:30. You see, I need you to roll perception.
21.
You see a ship off in the east, and you think you recognize a flag, but you can't make it out clearly from this distance.
Leo? young boy, spry boy, with the beautiful mustache.
Yes.
You happen to have
Can I help you?
You have a looking glass at a telescope, by any chance, still?
Yes.
Can I use your telescope, please?
I hand it over.
You now have a spyglass.
Can I make a-
Roll perception with advantage.
I am watching you, though.
21.
Okay. You see a ship in the distance with a very distinct blue and purple flag.
Oh, fuck.
The No Mercies.
Fuck.
But the sail is shredded and one of the masts is missing. You see that there is a flag that is flying, that is white with a red X.
Ooh.
You, with your sailor history, know this stands for Victor in the NATO phonetic or the maritime alphabet. But it's also a signal for aid required. You see this windstorm in the back is chasing it. Probably had managed to escape, and you see that there are massive cracks in the hull. And it's starting to slowly sink.
Show that to Leo, and I'm going to tell that to Amanda, or Marasennah. We're going to go, those No Mercies. They seem to be in a bit of a bind over there.
Do you think
Yonder.
Basamine's on there?
Possibly. Or she's dead. One of the two. Or they're dead.
From
One of
even
the
with the
two.
spyglass, you couldn't tell if this was the same ship or not.
It could be a different ship, though. I don't remember.
But you're fairly certain it's the No Mercies?
Oh, I'd recognize that flag any day.
What do you think about that, Leo?
How bad is the ship damaged?
Bad.
Pretty
Like, they
simple.
may not make it if they don't receive aid.
I think we have to do something. We can't just let them perish in the ocean, in the hurricane.
There's also about to be a hurricane, so if we
Yeah,
were to hop on a boat or something, we might be putting ourselves in
yeah.
danger.
that's true.
So,
Basically might be on.
and
It's
treasure.
true.
And
Excuse
lots of
me.
treasure. I'm just saying, along with our friend, there's also lots of treasure that would do no one good if it's at the bottom of the sea. Plus, if we saved them,
That's not
they
important.
might owe us, which they can either repay in treasure or favors.
Have you forgotten what they were doing to us?
They were trying to kill us.
Indeed. So what's your plan here?
I'm just putting out the options. We could go over there.
We've got a mission to do for Mira, do we not? If we do this, we're not going to have time,
Well, we could split up.
All day.
I suppose.
Because I can see it from without the spyglass. It's just,
On the horizon.
yeah, and I'm not going to be able to see it detailed unless I have the spyglass.
Correct.
Could I get there potentially?
If you had a ship,
Yeah, there and back in a ship within a few hours or a day?
maybe.
We don't have a boat.
Yeah, and how close is the hurricane?
Yeah.
It's in the distance, but they're starting to get some wind, so hours,
Alright.
maybe a day.
The hurricane is ours, but the boat is 2 days away.
No, the boat is
On the
hours
horizon,
away. Yeah, we'd be able to get to the
Oh,
boat easy.
Okay.
But I'm imagining, what I'm interpreting is, even if we got out there, there is a chance, a percentage that the storm would hit us.
Correct.
Could we even find anybody who would take us out there?
That's a valid point.
We do have chartered passage, and I did work on the crew if we really wanted to share the bounty.
Ooh, they might want revenge.
A percentage.
I think at this point, wouldn't anything be better than nothing for you, Larc?
Also a fair point.
And what good are we without a ship? They could do it without us.
Also a fair point. What about the brothers? The brothers still here? No, it doesn't matter. We're still having to pay them. Yeah, let's do it. I don't care.
Sure.
So we're gonna go set off after the No Mercies?
Let's go after the No Mercies and get everything we need.
Alright.
Let's do it.
But we have to prioritize getting back here above saving them.
Obviously.
Agreed?
Obviously.
And above saving treasure.
Above saving treasure.
Yes.
I broke up there.
No, we said the same thing. Above saving treasure, you and Harry in unison.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'd much rather not piss off Mira and be broke.
So do we want to have someone stay here to watch for the ship? In case it happens to show up before that one?
That's probably a good idea.
Which
Who
ship?
would stay?
The ship that you guys are waiting for. Mira's shipment ship?
Yes, that ship.
Yeah.
Who
would like
wants
to
to
stay?
stay? Who wants to go?
I think Harry and our dwarf friend should stay.
I would love to meet up with what is her name again? Pierce. I would love to meet up with Pierce again if I could.
What?
I suppose I will stay here with our dwarves, and you see him just kind of give side eye at Jacques, and he just puts his arm around Zurith. We'll keep an eye on things.
I know you.
Thank you, Harry.
Now don't get hurt. I can't heal you if you're dead. We ought to pay money for that.
That's also fair.
And true.
And accurate. Medically and scientifically and magically. Let's go to your old boat.
The Green
Yeah, let's go
Mile.
see if we
Green
can find a
Mile.
boat, people.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll perception with advantage.
Everyone?
Whoever's looking for the boat.
Oh.
16!
18 plus 7.
Oh shit, yeah, you definitely
So-
see
We
that
got a
shit.
big one this time, too.
So you
I
got...
got
25.
Alright, and what did you get, Mandalorian? I'm sorry? 22?
21.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you all find the ships, but you manage to just... You recognize the Melvillin standing atop his ship looking at the storm coming in his regalia. Just... You can almost hear... You can see him so well, you can almost hear the sigh as he's looking out over the ocean.
I'd like to cast message.
Okay.
Why so glum, Captain?
That voice, I know that voice.
You spent a little bit of time listening to it and my harp.
Oh, Mara?
Close. Mari.
Mari. Is that a nickname?
You brought us here, silly.
Oh!
From
With Harry!
Yes.
Yes! Where are you?
Oh, well, I can see you. We're making our way up the docks.
Oh, well, I have to warn you, we're not setting sail for, Verenbach quite yet. We're gonna wait till after the hurricane.
Right, we'll see, darling. There may be a teensy-weensy bit of a favor you could help us with,
A
potentially.
favor, you say?
Do you remember that pesky ship, the No Mercies?
Oh, the fleet? They have a fleet.
Oh, well, one of their boats appears to be in distress.
Oh,
Me and my
pity.
friends were thinking potentially it might be a good time to get a little bit of recompense for what happened on the way here. Don't you agree, darling?
Roll influence.
That's 9 plus 12, so 21.
So we'll just lean down and be like,
You don't know me, but we can make a fair amount of coin.
Harry also speaks through. And I would make... Or, no, Harry's not with you, never mind.
I like the thought of her just walking and then
Yeah.
like me going.
Yeah.
Harry goes down. Just, Stop.
Yeah.
Harry is
So you and Mandeline are like, you can lean in and say things. I suppose that would make sense. Are you telling this out of the kindness of your heart, or are you looking to get some revenge of your own?
A little bit of both, darling. I figured both parties could get the satisfaction both financially as well as, in a sense of pride.
I think we may have a deal. Seeing as it's our ship, I say we split the rewards, 70-30.
I kind of look at these guys.
We'd be doing all the fighting.
Oh, you'll do all the fighting?
If there's fighting to be had, we'll be the ones doing all the fighting.
And I'm assuming any damage to the ship will be covered first before splitting?
To your ship?
I'd say that's fair.
60-40.
I look at these
60-40
two.
our split. We're putting our lives in the danger. You're just getting us there.
So, go without us then.
We'll find somebody else to take us. There are plenty of other ships here.
To sail in a hurricane.
For the amount of wealth we'll be making.
I think that we can do 70-30, but we can cover some of the expenses should there be any damages.
Us the 70, then the 30, we pay for their damages.
Yes. If there are any damages, which is probably unlikely considering the state that other ship is in.
That's fair.
Do we have an agreement?
So 70-30, but any repairs come out of your share of the pot.
Sure.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that covers any damages done by any rescued party members?
Who's to say we're rescuing any party members? I guess we are. We'll tie him up.
Okay. You know what? You're spunky. I like that.
No one has ever told me that. Ever.
He's a lot more courageous than our friend that we had with us before, that's
Money's
for
on
sure.
the line. I'll do whatever I need to.
Well, climb aboard, wherever you are. Still can't see you.
You see that really ugly old man with the crazy eye down at the bottom?
Yes.
That's us.
Oh, you have not aged well.
You're not wrong. Let's go.
Alright, so as you continue your way to the ship, that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Look at you guys! You thought you got information. You're going to go sailing into a hurricane to get vengeance.
And money.
And
Can I
money.
have some of the money that
Both
was
important things.
Yeah, you can have some of that,
So,
but it's not.
what do we want to call this episode? And you also got rid of 2 of the dwarves that you hated.
Fires in a hurricane. Wait.
trimming the fat?
No, wait,
Trimming
hold
the
on.
fat. Trimming the fat would be a nice one. Baking the fat.
Baking the fat.
Making bacon.
Making
Just kidding.
bacon.
Just kidding. I don't know.
I had something written down somewhere and I can't find it now.
Guys, I
Gosh darn it.
decided to start.
Oh, I think we should call it Marco, Leo, and Tammie.
I like that one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
I like that. That's really cute. What a good bunch.
You know,
And the crazy old man.
Yeah.
what did you? And Kevin.
And Kevin.
Marco, Leo, Tammie,
Kevin,
and Kevin.
You could do it like there was a movie where it was 2 couples and it just had the names. It was like Tom and Alice and so and so and so and so.
Yeah.
Do like
Tom and Alice.
Marco and Leo and Tammie and
Kevin.
what was when I got Kevin? Yes.
Kevin. I love it. It's great.
I like it. That's good.
I think that's it.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining us. We'll be back in a couple weeks, and then 1 week after that. So our next play will be on the 23rd, and then after that will be the 30th. So thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yay, bye.